Hello,
Howdy.
everybody. How's it going?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm pretty excited.
Better than you could possibly imagine.
Whoa, I can imagine a lot too.
I can't imagine anything.
That's why I play tabletop role-playing games.
That's literally what this podcast
Exactly.
is. I was gonna say.
I can
You guys are
imagine
imagining?
a lot. This is real life. This is happening right now. If you found yourself in the Wild West, all like Back to the Future, what would your job be, and how long do you think you would survive?
What year is it?
I don't know, Johnny. What year do you want it to be?
I don't want to go that far back at all. But depending on which side of the Civil War it's on, I'm a slave or not a slave. Those are
Yeah,
kind
that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. I should have thought about
Dude,
that one.
Late 1800s. The sort of the death of the West.
cool. Yeah, Outlaw. Because Red Dead
Outlaw.
Redemption 2 is my favorite game.
We can, Johnny, make it. We can make it asynchronous too. You know what I mean? Just the amorphous Wild West.
I would be a mayor.
Wow, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see
Not
you
like
as a man.
not like a just like a tool of some like corporation that runs like a mining town or something. Like
Yeah.
just a bunch of people trying to make it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
What we mean when we say the West is so intrinsically tied to the history of America
Yeah.
It is.
that I can't really separate myself from that. That
That's fair.
said, in an ideal world where the West happened, but slavery didn't.
And also there weren't people there already.
yeah, and there also weren't people to be displaced
For sure.
by
For sure.
manifest destiny.
Look, we all know that time period had so many problems. But there's that like idealized version of the West, which I guess, you don't have to, you know what? Forget it. Let's just, how are you all?
No, I like this. I think we should
This is
take
a
it
fun
as
question.
like the Star Trek stylized version of the West.
Yes, for sure.
Or
Yeah, because
maybe
I was
the
gonna say I'd
far,
probably.
far future, where's the Firefly version of the West?
Or the
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, because
All
my answer was gonna be I'd probably like travel back in time to the West, land in some creek, and get sepsis and die instantly, knowing my luck and my immune system.
No, you'd always survive.
I'd survive.
No. Yeah. I mean, you always survive, regardless of your luck. You always survive.
You're so right.
Quite frankly, in
Yeah.
situations that most people don't. So,
It's true. It's true. Danny, you should have died many times by now.
hey, let's not say should have.
God.
I don't want him to.
Oh, no.
Could have.
I'll tempt
No.
that fate right now.
Sorry, you're right. Yes.
Well, I mean, hey, maybe it's just we are all more aware of it with Danny, but there's the theory of quantum immortality. So all of us are just the living version of ourselves, and there's countless dead ones.
I thought you were gonna say all of us are the living version of Danny.
That
No.
that makes me feel bad.
For all the years
Yeah.
that died,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't feel
like
bad
the
for
idea
them.
with quantum immortality too is that like you cannot die in your own perception.
that's really interesting.
That feels
It's like multiverse
it is
theory.
cool, but it feels very fatalistic.
Why
Yeah,
is
it's
it
a
fatalistic?
pretty nihilistic theory
Yeah.
of existence, but
Yeah.
Wait, why though?
I think because it ultimately
Doesn't
points
matter.
to the random pointlessness of the universe, and for some
Yeah.
people that feels crushing. For me,
Yeah.
it feels like awesome. I can make my
Yeah.
own destiny, but it's
Yeah,
I
I
think it
guess
is
no.
considered a generally crushing philosophy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was like, good for them. You know,
Yeah. But back to
all
the
those
question.
nicks are
It's cake.
feeling bad for me. Okay, I'm not feeling bad for them.
Life's what you make it. So let's make
Let's
it.
make
rock.
it, right.
Hannah Montana
Yeah.
was the most fatalistic
Hey,
Disney Channel character.
Obviously.
Hannah Montana was a nihilistic secular humanist, and I'm here for it.
Here's but not Miley Cyrus. That's something else.
Nihilistic,
No, not
secular
Miley.
humanist.
Well, I don't
with
understand. I don't understand why you would mention both those two people in the same sentence. They're
Well, they just have some
What?
similar music, and they were talked about in a very similar time. Yeah.
But they're
You
different-
can't deny
they're
that they
different
look
people.
a lot alike. They have different
Yeah,
hair
I-
colors.
for
Like,
sure.
I'm not
they're
a subscriber of
different.
they're the same person. They're,
For
those people are
sure, they
crazy.
look a lot
Okay?
alike, but they're
No, those
definitely
people
two
are
different
crackpots.
people.
They look
Yeah,
a
I
lot. And here's the thing. Okay, let's just play into it for a second. I've never seen them in the same place at the same time.
That's a good point.
You'd think that they would have done a show together by now.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Was Hannah Montana still alive?
You know, I don't think she's made any music for what, like
I haven't seen her.
25
I
years.
mean,
or
she
something.
probably
It's
just made
true.
a ton of money on retiring, right? Like that's the
That's
best.
probably it.
Yeah,
That's the best solution for like a child star, right? Like
yeah.
Yeah. You know what? The other thing though, too, is that they both have a close relationship with Dolly Parton. Anyway,
that's kind of, yeah, no, that's weird.
I've also never seen either of them in the same room with Batman before. Just throwing that out there.
That doesn't really narrow it down.
Now that I think about it, I've never seen any of you in the same.
Any of you and Hannah Montana in the same room. Be
There's
Hannah Montana.
a non-zero chance any of us could be either Hannah Montana or Batman.
or both.
I have
Or
two
both.
people inside of me, Hannah Montana and Batman.
There are two wolves inside
There
of
are
you.
two
One is Hannah
wolves
Montana,
inside
and one is Batman.
And they're both gay.
Okay, for a second I thought Sam was frozen, but he was just so confused by the deeply internet thing that was just said that he actually froze. Like he did, not his internet connection.
one of my favorite jokes that really I make Kate, and it makes Kate laugh every time I say it, is there are two wolves inside of me. One always lies and one always tells the truth. 'Cause you know that, like the riddle, like you come
Yeah.
to a door.
Doors. The
One
two
always
doors,
lies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the original question though.
Yeah.
A genuine answer.
Okay.
I would, if I'm going back in a Back to the Future hype situation, I would obviously use my knowledge of the future to enrich myself, a la Biff Tannen.
Ah, yeah.
Did you not learn the dangers of that in Back to the Future too?
Okay,
I did
here's
learn
the thing though.
No, here's the thing though.
The danger
no-
was letting Biff do it.
That's part of it. The other thing is, I wouldn't do what Biff did and go to my past self and make myself rich in my present time. I would stay there,
Mm.
and I'm a future man with prescient knowledge of everything to come.
Just like a
Built in,
shadow,
with
like
no
a
way of
shadow broker
proving-
type. Yeah.
Exactly. And there's no book to find. It's all up here, baby. There's no way to prove anything.
Sure.
I just got an uncanny knowledge of when and where to build railroads and buy bonds and stocks.
It reminds me of a tweet I think I saw one time, which is verbatim. It says, "I think I could be trusted with the book that kills people from the hit anime Nobody Can Be Trusted with the book that kills people." That kind of reminds me of that. I could do that.
Yeah, I also want to make it super clear that if I went back in time and used my knowledge of the future to enrich myself, I would not come out of that the good guy.
Okay. Look, at least you're self-aware of that.
I
At least
always
you're
say too,
self-aware.
if I had superpowers, I'm not going to be a superhero. And I know that about myself.
I appreciate that you know that about yourself.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'd be doing nothing
Ours-
but straight
What?
up villain shit. And not
What?
even like,
I'd probably get
Is-
sepsis and die.
If I had superpowers, I'd jump off a building and trip and fall into a sewer and get sepsis and die. Oh, that's funny. Sam, I'd love to know what you think your job would be in the Wild West.
I'd be a school teacher.
I love
Oh.
that. I see that.
I like how we went from straight up villain to villain
Robber
with advanced
baron,
knowledge of the
school
future.
teacher.
Robber baron, mayor, a dead corpse in a ditch, and a teacher. I love that.
Contrast is needed.
It's true.
I really like the
I-
idea of a one-room school. Like, I think that's that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
fascinating.
It is
Yeah.
an interesting.
I really like
concept.
the idea of a mansion on the breakers.
People can have different dreams.
It's good, even, you know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The children Sam teaches can work in my factories.
Good. Yes, the children yearn for the mines. It's true.
They do.
They'll
It's
be
true.
ready. I'll train them well.
They do
Good.
yearn for the mines. Let's play Daggerheart.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking though earlier, about like why GMing in the Forge has its own unique, not constraints, but like anxiety, at least for me, because it's like I've never played this game before. I'm playing it for you all for the first time ever. And something about that gives me anxiety because I like to be a little good at the things that I do.
Yeah. But at some point, somebody had to be the one who does the thing first in their group of friends.
It's true. No, for sure. Someone's got to play it. I think it's the doing it for the first time and doing it publicly that I'm like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Doing it for Alyssa.
She's not hearing it.
I mean, I actually could. I wonder if we have stats on who listens. I think more people than Alyssa listen to these.
No, I think so too.
They just don't say anything in the Forge talk,
Yeah.
which is not a. That's not me saying like say something like. By all
If you want
means,
to.
just listen to this and like just listen to it if you want to do that. That's totally fine. Anyway, Daggerheart.
Alyssa, we appreciate you.
But and all of you that listen to this.
Just Alyssa for me.
All of you named Alyssa.
Yeah, Johnny
Alyssa
cannot
is what I
appreciate
call our
people he does
listener.
not know.
Alyssa is the collective name.
Yeah, it's
Or
no.
your
We don't need
listeners.
a special word. We don't need a. It's just Alyssa. It's like Drew Gooden and Guy. Wait, is it Guy? Greg? No, that's
No, Drew Gooden is Guy. Danny Gonzalez is Greg.
yeah. Okay, in my defense, very similar.
I don't
They're
know.
the same person.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know about that. They're
Anyway,
good friends.
They have a whole song about it. They're not the same person.
Daggerheart. Let's play Daggerheart. Last episode, we created characters. We situated them in this oppressive, gritty landscape that is the Colossus of the Drylands setting.
Yeah. San Fernando Valley.
San Fernando Valley. Didn't grow up too far from the San Fernando Valley. It is oppressive and gritty, for sure.
I did grow up too far from the San Fernando Valley.
We have, and look at the characters we've got. We've got a Clank bartender, who is our bard. He's got a jukebox built into them. I love that so much.
Very good.
It's so fun. We've got Orwin Voss. Sorry, so this is the name, Mazzy, Clank bartender bard. Orwin Voss, the Qatari wizard. Sabrog, did I say that right, Johnny? Sabrog?
Sabrok, yep.
Sabrog, the giant guardian. And Trex Golden, the, what are they called? Galapa? Galapa Ranger? A Galapa Ranger?
Sure.
So, turtle folk.
Little turtle person. And the reason that you all are kind of together and you kind of all know each other from the past, you've encountered each other before, but the reason we're gonna zoom in on your characters in this moment is because as of, I didn't put an exact number on it, but it's only been a couple days. As of maybe 3 or 4 days ago, the entire town of Wyland's Gulch split in two. There's a giant chasm now in the middle of Wyland's Gulch, and a giant creature rose out of it, started making its way across the scorched desert. In its rise, it killed many people, and some are honestly worshiping it. Some are scared of it. But the town of Wyland's Gulch and the mayor Logan Hartley, has put out a bounty, basically a wanted poster, to say anybody who can take down this Colossus is going to receive a chest of fully processed essentia. I have a feeling that's probably an interest to some of you for your various reasons. I know that Mazzy is from Wyland's Gulch, and I think the other three of you are not. So I would like to start by asking you, where are you? How do you find yourself in Wyland's Gulch? Tis my question to you all. Nick, if you're talking, I think you're muted.
I was going to say Orwin Voss is probably either in like the saloon or like I don't know, maybe even by like the sheriff's for looking for like bounties and things like that. So
how about
maybe even looking
Trex?
for somebody to help him take down the Colossus. Sorry.
I imagine Trex is just tagging along with Orwin. I know
Okay.
Trex and Orwin have a little bit more of like the closer. Well, Orwin's probably the one who Trex is closest with, so
Mhm.
she's probably just tagging along with him.
Perfect. So we have two people in the saloon. We have a bartender that has reason to be in the saloon. Would there be any reason for Sabrog to be in a saloon?
I was gonna say, I think that Sabrog is like just arriving, and maybe
Okay.
he's coming to the saloon. I think he was in like along the river near Defiance when the split happened, and he
love it.
spent the last couple of days just walking to the gulch.
I love that so much because then we can kind of focus then on your character. There's like the sound of people chatting. There's like an out of tune piano being played, and then the doors to the saloon swing open, and one kind of stops and turns around and looks and sees you, Sabrog. And normally they would maybe go back to what they were drinking and doing, but they don't. They stare at you for a moment.
I bend down so my head doesn't hit the top of the doorway as I step in, and I take a step further into the saloon. I look around at the eyes on me.
What do
And-
you see? What does Sabrog look like when he steps into and comes into the light of the saloon?
Yeah, Sabrog is I can't remember how tall giants generally are. Let's say he's roughly 8.5 feet tall. And he has short cropped blonde hair on top of his head. Well manicured, surprisingly well manicured considering his lifestyle, beard. And he's bare from the bare chested, like he's not wearing any shirt or anything. You can see the effects of the sun on his skin. He's covered in tattoos, and then as you reach his waist, he's wearing a kilt and short pants, and boots that you can see are relatively short boots, but it's clear that they used to be like knee-high boots that he cut off.
Yeah.
And at his hip is a very large warhammer that his hand, as he steps in and sees people looking at him, his hand just by habit goes to the hammer.
I think it's at that moment that when you move to the hammer, people sort of go back to what they were doing. The buzz of chatter starts up again. The piano starts up again. In the corner, you can kind of see two people that you are familiar with. You see Trex and Orwin.
Seeing them, I step to the bar, and I don't say any words, but I just hold up 3 fingers.
And when you get up to the bar, a bartender comes up. Sam, what do we see? What do they look like?
Behind the bar is a clank. As Sabrog approaches, the clank seems to grow. They're adjusting their height to the height or as close to the customer's height as possible to make them feel comfortable. Robotic face with a constructed smile, and in the middle of this clank's forehead is a coin slot. And as Sabrog comes up, Mazzy says, "Well, you look mighty dusty. Can I get you a drink?"
3 drinks, please, Mazzy. And I look dusty because of the dust.
Well, that sure makes sense. I'll
That's
pour an
not-
extra cold, extra tall one for you.
Appreciate it. And I put 3 coins on the counter.
Sarah?
I look over and I nod, and I pick up the drinks and bring them over to the table and set one down in front of each of you. Orwin and Chex.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I sit down in a chair, and it looks like an adult sitting in a children's chair.
Yeah, I don't know how big Trex is, but Orwin Voss is not very large. Kind of diminutive for like a humanoid-sized person.
Trex is the typical size for a humanoid anthropomorphic turtle person.
Yeah, sure. We're all familiar with what that.
No, I
number
literally
is.
Ninja Turtle-esque.
I'm literally just picturing Ninja Turtles, and so that's,
Okay,
that's
that
let's
works.
Just imagine that.
Yeah, I guess I didn't clarify. Katari are like cat folk, essentially.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Orwin Voss has very fox-like features. He is still obviously Katari, and gray fur.
Come.
And
Is-
so yeah, he kind of. Oh,
I was about to ask. Sorry, keep going. But Danny, is there anything unique about Trex that like isn't just Ninja Turtle?
Yeah, she. So I'll just describe how she looks and what she's wearing. So
Yeah.
she's always wearing this like hard hat on her head that's a little slightly too big for her, and another very telling aspect of something she's wearing that's slightly too big for her is her shell. Actually, it looks like, almost like it's not made for her, and it's a very worn and damaged shell. Like it's riddled with scratch marks and like patches. And she wears this thick leather, basically overalls. It's like the typical like mining attire for the region that she's from, for the group of miners that she's from. And yeah.
Dope. I love it.
so Orwin sort of like flicks a card out, like has his hand out and flicks a card out into like between 2 of his fingers, and he sets it down, and it's like, you know, the wanted poster's rendering of the Colossus. And he says, "Well, I don't know. That is a lot of Essentia, and I'm pretty interested in hunting this thing down. However, I do think we need a 4th. And I know, you know, Mazzy is a interesting individual, but
Yeah, they don't like me at all.
yeah, I don't know why. There's not really a reason for that, I don't think.
But if there's a job to do, they'll do it.
Yeah, they have seemed pretty keen for work, so. And frankly, I like the balance that we have as a group of 4.
At this point, Mazzy will approach the table with like 3 plates of food for you all, and arrange and put it down in front of you. and look at you all and say, "Thank you for your patronage. This is on the house."
Thanks, Mazzy. Why don't you just sit down and join us for a moment?
Oh, of course. And Mazzy will not pull up a chair, but just kind of squat.
Just adjust her,
Yeah.
their height.
I
It's like
wish
a
I had
cross between.
I
Sorry.
wish I had a built-in chair. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
just comes from Mazzy's glutes, and all of a sudden it's another like
Justin, you've seen Jury Duty, right?
Yeah.
When he has the crutches,
Yeah.
jury rigged to his jeans.
Yeah.
Super good. All right.
I was thinking about Community when Pierce makes the pants with a chair built in.
Yeah. Very similar thing.
and if you all look at your plates, you'll see it's actually really good food and tailored to your taste. Mazzy's been taking notes on you all as regulars. Also, Justin, I'd like to use this as my rally function.
Okay.
So
Sure.
this
I
this
accept.
this is the act of giving you all a rally dice.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I like
awesome.
it. I like it. So that would mean that you get a D6 and you can add it to a action roll, reaction roll, damage roll, or clear a number of stress equal to the result.
oof, wow,
That's
that
nice.
is versatile.
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
sick for the entirety of this session, right?
Yes, for the entirety of this session. Correct.
Like once we use it, it's gone though, right?
Yeah.
You only get the one. Correct. Yes.
Very versatile.
It's basically like better advantage.
I love it.
It's like
Mazzy looks at the
advantage
food.
and
Or
inspiration all mixed into
Sure. Yeah.
something.
One thing I'd like to note when Orwin pulled out the sort of wanted poster that's been around town is that the picture of the Colossus is very vague. No one really got a good look at it.
like a silhouette of it or something.
Yeah, it's very much silhouette, sort of like charcoal, like vague silhouette drawings of this thing. It looks big. It looks like it's got 4 limbs, but outside of that, it's no one got a super good look at it. It's at this point that I might mention. So the way that Colossus of the Drylands is set up is this sort of investigation half, which is like, can we collect information about the Colossus before we take it down? Sort of thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
You don't have to do that. You could just go hunt the Colossus if you'd like to. But
Yeah. When Orwin takes out the picture too, I would say like you guys get a sense, like you notice that Sabrog does not really look at it. He doesn't really like seem terribly interested. And I think you guys know we've been around each other long enough that you know that I only came to town because I figured you guys would want to go after it, and I wasn't going to let you do that without me. But I'm not interested in it. I'm interested in protecting you.
We appreciate that. Yeah, so Orwin flips out 2 more cards, one in each hand, and sets them down. And on one is the depiction of sort of like a wiry, like young human man. And then on the other is like a sort of like elderly woman. We'll say she's a Galapi as well. And so he says, well, Sen is he's annoying and insane, but he does spend a lot of time trying to keep an eye on Colossus and Colossi, and he has all those, big fancy words for studying them. So we could talk to him, see if he knows anything. But there is also
This is the first time we've seen one, right? It's not.
correct. Yeah, this is completely new to the entire world.
entire world. This has never happened before.
Correct.
Okay, I apologize.
Yeah.
I was just going to give us leads.
There. So, as a part of the myth of this world, it's been rumored that one day Hudamat's children will rise and usher in the new world. But people just
Yeah.
took that as myth.
And now this is the start of this. This is
The start. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So,
So maybe-
some people that might know it, anyone who's maybe worshiping this might know some
Okay.
more.
All right, then I'll go in that
Um,
direction.
There's also just to like give you some other like ideas. There's the saloon owner here. Maybe has some information. Here in Wyland's Gulch too, the Harlan family is like a criminal family that is criminal in the sense that the ones in charge are especially Baron Destry, who's sort of the local tycoon. The Harlans are against the Baron, and so they're criminal in the sense that they have attacked the Baron. So there's a couple. The Baron might be somebody you could talk to. The Harlan family is somebody you could talk to. You could see if there's anyone that is, like cult-esque. That might be a little risky, but you could certainly figure that out as well too.
And it's only cults that worship this.
That would worship it. Yeah, there are some, in fact, Sabrok, when you came in, there was a man sort of standing out on the corner, like on a wooden box, asking people to, like, shouting at them to repent before Hudamat returns. So not necessarily worshiping, but like sort of like, hey, this is the end times. Our religion was right. We need to get right with the gods.
Let me redo that scene a little bit.
Yeah.
Flips out one card, and it is the Baron. Well, the Baron might know a bit more, or at least who we can talk to. Who cited this thing, or just anything about it, frankly.
There's also a crazy man in the streets.
There's always at least one.
Well,
Yes.
since you all aren't from around here, you wouldn't know this, but the Harlan family, they're very well connected. And since we're in changing times, it would seem maybe they have some information that we don't.
I don't know what any of them look like, so I can't make a card to.
Can you make a card of me?
And he flips one out, and he hands it to you. It says Sabrog at the bottom. It's a picture of you.
I do not like this. Please do not do this again.
I won't. I apologize. It's gonna wear off in like 10 minutes.
That's a nifty trick there.
I am a trickster. Well, I figure we get moving. Who should we talk to first? Should we see what the madman outside has to say?
He has much to say. We should see if any of it is of use.
Well, that is the game. Or when
If
we
that
get
is
up.
proved useful, then we go with Mazzy's suggestion, I guess.
Works good enough for me. I don't really know how we would gain an audience with the Baron.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well.
We could ask.
That'll be option number 3.
You know these things better than I do.
I don't know
To the
about that.
madman. And
I'll
Sabrog,
go ahead and go and close out your tabs.
Oh, we had.
is there more that is owed? I can cover.
I think that mean they're gonna like close, like they're covering it. I hope. Let's go. And he just walks out.
Walk out.
Matthew will go and
I dropped several more coins on the counter as I
Sure.
pass.
Yeah.
Mazzy will scoop them up and go and talk to the owner of the bar. Just recently hired Mazzy. And Mazzy will indicate that they're taking off for the night.
It's a woman named May Delara. And she doesn't say a whole lot, but just nods at you, takes the coins, puts them in her pocket.
And Mazzy will nod back to her. And Madam May, you've been right kind to me. I appreciate you taking me in off the street, especially in this time of transition.
It's all right, Mazzy. You don't call me Madam. May's fine, or you can just call me Iron Spine. Everyone else does.
All right, Iron Spine.
Badass.
Now, I have a sense that this crew that I'm tangling with, they're into some serious business. I might not be back, but again, you've got a place in my heart.
Watch yourself out there, Mazzy.
I always do.
And she goes and starts serving other customers. And we'll follow Mazzy like walking out of the saloon. And you walk out there's like a tumbleweed that goes past you. The wind is hitting you, and the four of you are standing outside now in the dust. It's on the main stretch, so you can see that there's this like 6-foot gap between one side of the street and the other side of the street, and then just like a hole, basically. It's just not a hole, but like it's like ripped the earth. You can look down and see how far down it goes. It goes down incredibly, incredibly far.
I jump in.
Okay. Great. Roll up your second character today. Right before we started recording, Johnny joked how many characters he's going to play this entire little mini series, and I think
Shamrock, no!
Johnny has a funnel prepared.
But not one that is there. Like it's a personal funnel, and he's imposing on his characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, if the camera follows Mazzy over and we're just like listening to this guy rant and rave, Orwin's just like idly like spinning and flipping a coin through his fingers.
Yeah. As you get closer, you can hear him shouting. He's like, "Repent! Repent! The end is near! The end of days are upon us! Repent! Repent now!"
Excuse me.
Are you here? Are you here to hear my warning?
I'm here to ask if you have anything that isn't ravings that you can tell us.
Sorry.
My friend, these are not ravings.
Regardless of if they're true or not, they are absolutely ravings. They're just not
On the street
on
raving.
the table. Yeah. I mean, you can be raving about something that's true. If you believe that, that's fine. These are 100% ravings.
Mazzy hears the word rave and starts playing techno music.
Mazzy, we don't. It's very nice to hear the music of your people, but it's not the time.
I quite enjoyed it.
So you're just here to make fun of me as well? Yes?
No, not at all.
We need more detail. You just keep saying repent and the end is nigh. That's not information. What are you saying? Why is the end nigh?
Were you not?
How do we repent? What am I repenting for?
Hang on. I think the repentance conversation is irrelevant.
It's
I'm just real
incredibly
curious.
It's incredibly relevant. The
See,
Kudamot will rise. He will
But can
end
you
the
give
world.
us tangibles? Where do we find Kudamot or this child?
I do not know where Kudamot resides.
okay, real quick. What is Kudama? I'm not really.
He is an old god imprisoned somewhere in these lands, prophesied to raise his 10 children and then raise the world.
Oh,
This was his children.
that
Can I ask
Hey.
a question?
Did just leave the one hole?
It is not a hole. It is an entire scar on the earth.
I mean, it's a big one. I'm not lying.
May I ask you a question? Will you be
Yes.
offended by this question?
I won't know until you ask me.
If Gudamat
Indeed,
is
I
such a
promise you
great
won't.
god, how was he imprisoned?
I don't think Kudamat is a god at all. I don't worship him. I
Then why do
fear
you want
him.
us to repent to him?
Not to him, to the Dugots, to save us,
Oh, I
to
don't
save
think
you.
So you have no practical information of use to us, do you?
Well, I mean, we learned more about the.
Well, I mean-
Kalamat.
Kudamat. May I ask a
Kudamat.
question?
Church. Yeah, you can just ask him.
Oh, sorry. Sabrok asked, and it was really polite, and I just wanted to follow suit.
Well, I mean, he asked like four of us. We're like having an open dialogue now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. In the prophecies, does it say anything about where his first child might be hanging out at?
No, but the first child was
Okay,
here.
yeah.
We all saw
Yeah.
him rise.
Okay, fine. Where did he appear from? Did you get a sight of him? You said you saw him. What did he look like?
Is that how you're so sure it was male?
Okay, damn. What did they look like? Sorry, that's fair.
Yeah, that was kind of insane, Orion.
Probably don't even have it in their
Why don't we
ancient.
I did
God,
not consider this.
Roll
That is-
initiative.
roll and why don't we
Gender
roll initiative? No,
Oh, God.
this
It
feels,
appears immediately.
This feels like a presence roll.
Okay.
You're trying to coax some information out of this person.
Okay.
That's our first roll in Daggerheart.
Am I rolling that?
Yeah, you're gonna take two 12-sided dice. You're gonna add your presence.
Okay.
But before you do that,
You hurdle the dice roll.
Oh, I actually dropped them.
I know
That was
it,
not me
because
rolling them.
I know Nick and Johnny are both two people that are like, I say roll, and they're like, I roll the dice. I'm like, hold on, hang on.
I mean, hey, I can just roll and then you give me the information and I add the relevant
Very
shit.
true.
It's true. But I want to make sure, because we're doing this new, I want to make sure you all have the general order of how the roll happens.
Roll a dark die and a light die.
You're gonna roll a hope die and a fear die. I don't need you to tell me which is which. I don't really care which is which, as long as you know which is your hope die and which is your fear die. Because you're gonna roll those 2d12, you're gonna add your presence, and you're gonna tell me what the result is, but you're also gonna say whether hope or fear is the highest. So for instance, you would say like 14 with hope,
If hope is highest. Yep.
if hope is the highest, or 7 with fear, that sort of thing. But there's some other things that you can do as well too, right? So like any of you can spend a hope to help and give Orwin advantage on this.
Hope helps.
So you spend your hope, and then Orwin would get to add a 6-sided dice to this roll. You could also, Nick, if you think one of your experiences is relevant to this,
I can spend a hope die.
spend a hope to add your experience modifier to this roll as well.
I think I'm good. Does anybody want to help? It's fine if you don't. I'm just rolling.
I'll help. I don't know what I need to do though.
You
Spend,
spend a hope.
hope.
Spend one of your hope.
Oh, never mind. No, I'm just kidding. I'll spend one.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm not gonna...
You will get hope rather frequently. So
Yeah, because you get hope whenever you roll with hope.
when you roll with hope, exactly.
Hope,
You
hope, hope,
got
hope, hope.
it. Hope, hope,
I
hope,
just
hope,
put a
hope,
character named Hope in this show.
That's gonna be a 12 with hope.
with hope. Nice.
And
So
I
you're
also
gonna-
rolled. Sorry, one of my features goes off. I have strange patterns. I chose the number 7, and when I roll that number on duality die, I gain a hope or clear stress. And I have no stress, so I will mark another hope.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fun.
And then also I rolled a success with hope, and maybe that means that I get another hope.
It would, yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was it a success? I didn't actually catch. That you
It
said-
is. I should have
Okay.
told you what the DC was.
Oh.
I'm still learning my way
You would
around
still
it.
gain a hope if you failed with hope. You gain a hope whenever the hope die is higher.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
thought it was only on success. Okay.
And the GM gains a fear whenever the fear dies higher.
Mhm.
Even if it's a success.
Even at
Cool.
6.
Cool.
And I gain fun and happy whenever anything happens ever.
pretty
I
low
was
bar,
gonna
right?
give it a 10 DC.
Okay.
So I think with that 12, that is a success. And with that information, this preacher sort of stops and looks at you, Orwin, and goes, "Are the 4 of you going to hunt that thing?"
I have a mind too. Yeah.
Okay. It happened so fast. Some of my congregation, we were out and supplying some resources and some books to the local school when it came out. Most of them died, but I escaped, and he'll lead you to a section of the opening in the earth, and he points to it, and you can see that it's wider, not much wider, but a little bit wider. And he goes, I saw it. It when it stood up, it had a mountain on its back. A whole mesa was on its back. But there was a green energy coming from it.
Hmm.
And it looked like it looked like it was connecting everything.
Connecting.
But
What do you
his limbs were connected with this green energy, and there was a moat on its head, and then this moat coming out of the mountain on its back.
Wow. Came out of a 6-foot wide hole.
This isn't 6. It's not 6 feet, by the way.
I thought that's what you said.
No,
Did
the
I say-
street is 6 feet wide. What's
The
left of the
six-
street
yes.
is 6 feet wide.
It's
Oh.
the entire street
The entire
is
street.
cracked open.
Yeah.
Now I've got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I
It's-
had a sneaking suspicion that that's what Nick was thinking.
Yeah.
I got
He
there.
said that
I
little
got
hole
there.
over there. I was like,
We're calling it a Colossus, but it's a little guy.
This is a little guy. Okay.
it is really long.
Wait, sorry. I'm gonna here just so we're all on the same page. I will say, how about this, just to make it more clear? The preacher will go, "This street used to be 6 feet wide, and it's actually probably more than it's probably about 70 feet wide now.
So it like swallowed up the other half of the block, kind of deal.
It just split this
Nice.
entire street.
Oh,
In
it's
half.
split. It didn't like that. Didn't like get lifted up with it.
No,
The
no, no,
rift
no.
Opened up.
Yes,
like
the
door
rift
open.
opened
Okay.
up and something came out of it. And now the
All right,
other
now
side
I
of the
understand.
street is like 70 feet away.
Yeah. Okay. That's a. Yeah, it's pretty far. All right. Yeah, I don't really have a green energy, huh? So you said it attached that its limbs. What were its limbs like? Stone, like
All of it
Or
looked
just
like
held
stone.
together?
I didn't get a good look at it. I'm sorry.
no, it's totally all right. You were having
I
some
ran.
horrible things happen to you.
Yes, half of my congregation is dead.
Oh God.
I'm very sorry for
Um,
your loss.
Justin, does any of this like the
At least it wasn't all of them.
the description of like the green lights, the moats, does any of this sound like the effects of Essentia or like something that Essentia that Trek should be familiar with Essentia doing?
Yeah. I don't feel like there's a role here.
Okay.
And you're familiar with Essentia.
I was an Essentia miner,
You were an Essentia miner.
like a mining miner, not an
I know-
Essentia child.
Yeah. Not a child piece
Although
of.
although when I was
crystal.
a child, I was also a miner.
It's true. You were a miner.
Miner.
You're a miner.
Mining.
Their lungs
Um,
crave the coal dust of the mines.
I will say this: it doesn't sound out of left field that it's connected to Essentia, but it's not the same sort of process that you're familiar with. Maybe this is a moment to ask: what color is Essentia?
Blue.
Blue. Cool.
I was going to say purple because that's always an evil color.
Essentia is just like energy.
Maybe
That's not- it should be
Essentia. Maybe it's
every
blue.
color.
Maybe Essentia is blue in its
Rainbow.
raw form, but
I
when
like
it's
it.
used, when it's
Processed.
processed and used, it
Yeah.
turns into this purple hue.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Justin, would
Yeah.
Mazzy know anything about that color?
Green.
Yeah. Okay. How about this? I'll let one of you roll. The other can spend a hope to give advantage if they'd like. See if we can maybe get something more. This sounds like maybe a knowledge roll to me.
Yeah, I'll roll it.
All right, I'll spend a hope for you.
And that means I get a
They
D6
say
top
Add a
of-
D6 to this. Yep.
I'd like to beat this man until he gives us better information.
Okay. Great.
Meanwhile,
I don't.
turn and Sabrok is just beating him.
The roll here. You just do it. You just,
Tyrone, get that
you
out of
just
your mouth.
murder
Come
this man in broad daylight.
Sabrok, spit it out! Spit it out!
on. Derek, no. What do you got in your mouth? What do you got? Just reach up. Just start like,
I think that this is probably pretty tricky.
well, I really well.
Jo- do you guys want just going forward, do you want me to tell you the DCs beforehand just so you can
yeah, I like
Yeah.
the hype. I want to be able to say success with hope.
with a hope or
Or
yeah.
success with failure.
It also gives you a moment to sort of reassess what stuff you have and like, can I try and help to get to that number?
Mhm.
Should I lie? Should I be truthful? You know.
I would, yeah, exactly. Please tell me the truth. I think this is probably a DC 20.
I
What
got a
the-
27 with hope.
Amazing. Wow.
It's a
Okay.
12 on my hope dice, a 9 on my fear, and a 6 on my
Wow.
my advantage.
That's incredible.
I'm gonna stop
Didn't even
now.
need the advantage.
See you all. I'm
Plus-
signing out.
Plus,
I've done my
that's your
part.
knowledge too.
My knowledge is 0
Oh, okay.
because
It was
Mazzy's not
mine.
actually been around on this earth that too long.
Yeah,
Little baby.
just a baby. They're just a baby.
I can pay with blocks.
Mazzy, because it's you doing it. Even the processed essentia, when sort of ground down to its most raw element, like when you take it out of you to like replace a piece of essentia, it does have kind of a green hue.
And just for further context,
Yeah.
Mazzy is a clank, and in this universe, clanks run on essentia. Mazzy, in particular, runs on in their hip sockets has I guess receptacles for essentia batteries, which are basically refined essentia. And so they know like they know the color, and this is something that is bringing up something for them.
Yeah, I'll say like it's not exact. You can't be like for sure that's connected to Essentia. But it's kind of tickling your brain like this might be connected to Essentia, which kind of makes sense too, because as you think about it more, the myth of this world is that Essentia comes from the dead carcass of Kudamat. That is what Essentia is. So if it's his child that rose, there's to reason that Essentia's involved in this somehow.
And Mazzy will
This
turn to the
makes-
group
Oh, sorry.
and say, I think we know enough right now that whatever this thing is, Essentia is involved.
That means if we kill it, we don't just get the Essentia that was promised. We can also grab some Essentia off of it. And that might be some crazy, like, raw Essentia, which would be really cool to mess around with. She looks at Orwin as she says that.
All right, don't get too excited.
Trex, that sounds right dangerous.
She's familiar.
I mean, as familiar as we can be, the more we know, I mean, the safer we can be around it. So,
And Mazzy will look at Orwin and look back at Trex. I would just proceed with caution. But Orwin, if you
Orwin.
think it's okay, I trust you.
We'll be very careful, man. Don't worry. Well, that was actually kind of helpful, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But,
what's your name?
sir, you have a good day. Oh, yes, please. What is your name?
You could call me Rios. Preacher Rios.
Thank you kindly, preacher.
Yeah, you be careful out here.
Come to our church if you're free on Sunday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we almost certainly won't. But
Yeah, I'm an atheist.
we appreciate the yeah. I'm from a completely different region, so I don't know anything about your gods. Anyway,
I believe in the gods. I do not respect them. Goodbye.
Justin, I want
Yep.
to see if there is anything that I know about where the Harlan family might be located now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. There is an abandoned mine shaft, not too far out of town. That you know that's the headquarters for Harlan.
Well,
Are they a gang? Did I miss that?
yeah.
Yes.
they
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a crime
I was
family.
like,
right?
headquarters in an abandoned mine. Okay, they're bad guys.
But again, they're
this is
bad
where we get
guys.
to kill everyone.
They're bad guys in the sense that they are against Baron Destry sort of running amok here in Wyland's Gulch and taking money from people and running the Essentia mine. So they've hit his operations quite a lot, and they've out of that been labeled as a gang and a criminal.
Would Mazzy know if there's any other spaces that is not like the main headquarters where anybody might frequent, like a pool hall?
Sure. Yeah.
You know, like or maybe like somebody who's known to run with the Harlan family might be working somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure. I love that question. There is a rumor that the like owner of the horse stables, whose name I will need to generate at some point,
Wilmer.
Wilmer. I love it. I guess I could, just ask you all. So Wilmer Voss is the owner of the horse stables. I just realized it's very close to Vass, or with Vass.
Well, I mean, you pronounce it like Voss.
Yeah,
Oh, Voss.
it's also pronounced
Okay.
Voss.
Um,
Nick and I
but
both
not
went,
that.
what?
and not,
Father?
not that. Dad.
Papa?
Wilmer.
What are you doing here?
I just keep thinking about how, because of the way that German works when you speak in English,
Yeah.
someone named Wilmer Voss would be Wilmer Voss.
Wilmer Voss.
Wilmer Voss. We'll just say Wilmer for now. He owns a horse stable, and the rumor is that he might have some connections to the Harlan family.
Now, if we want to question anyone in the Harlan family, we've got a couple of options. Just right out of town, there's an abandoned mine shaft. Now, they say that that is the headquarters of the Harlan family. Me, myself, I'm a little iffy on going in there guns a-blazing, if you know what I mean. However, I have a friend, well, hopefully he's a friend, named Wilmer. Takes care of the horses. Perhaps he could put us on the right track.
Well, let's go see him.
You walk towards the stables and get there. And Wilmer is there. He's sort of finishing up with a customer just now. Goes, holds up his finger like one moment. All right. Yep, you're gonna. All right. 4 days. Okay, we can do that. It's gonna be about 30 gold pieces. Thank you.
Ooh.
And when he leaves and you walk up, you see this like long beard, frazzled sort of demeanor. Mazzy.
Howdy there, Wilmer. I got something for you. And Mazzy will pat on their thigh, and a little compartment is going to open up. This is where Mazzy keeps a lot of things. So there's a couple of liquor bottles in there, just general storage in this robot's thighs. And he's going to pull out a cigar.
Okay.
And bring it up to where, if Mazzy had a nose, the nose would be, and kind of like gesture a sniffing motion.
Yeah.
And say, now, I know these might be a little hard to come by after the earthquake and general chaos, but I had a couple of these stashed away, and I thought of you. Since we were in your neighborhood, I reckoned we'd pay you a visit, and maybe you could partake in this fine tobacco.
This feels like a presents roll to me. I think that this is I think the DC of this is 10. Well, no, 5. I think it's not going to be difficult, but there's always the chance that something could go bad.
Wilbur has a crippling tobacco addiction.
Can I get the hope I spent on that other roll back if I actively impede this one?
What do you wait? What do you mean?
You want to give this disadvantage? Are you saying?
I spent hope to help another roll. I'm wondering if I can get hope back by disadvantaging this situation.
Yeah. Yes. I like this. I like the thinking.
Justin's just not answering me.
Why?
I want hope.
Who doesn't want hope?
I
got
don't
you, Johnny.
understand.
He's
I don't understand.
he's messing with you, Justin.
Okay.
Partially.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Can I spend a hope and add my experience of enabler of Vice?
Sure.
Oh my God,
Sure. Yeah, I love that. I love that a lot. Yeah.
Plus 2.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I got a 9 with hope plus 2 is an 11.
Wow. Okay. All right. So it's a success with hope. So gain a hope. and he grabs it from your hand and looks at it for a little bit. Yeah, all right, Nancy. What are you looking for?
Well, Wilbur, I'm always looking for a smile from you. But in
And-
addition to that,
He smiles, and you all see it's like mostly toothless.
I still see that you got good old Lucky Chomper there, right up there in the front. Still hanging on.
Yeah, the doctor said it's from all the cigars I'm smoking, but that can't be right.
No, I don't believe that for 1 second. Those doctors tell you that eating apples are good for you. I tried to eat an apple, it gunked up my whole system. Wilmer, we're looking for any connections to the Harlan family. Now, I know that they're well connected, especially before that earthquake. And now that things are upside down, so topsy-turvy, I just have a strong suspicion that maybe their networks are getting some information that we might not be hearing on our part of the streets.
And he kind of like looks around and doesn't respond to you, but walks around the booth and closes the wooden barn doors, turns around. As you got to be careful about what you're saying out here. You know Destries doesn't take kindly to anyone allying themselves with the Harlans. Careful. That's all I'm saying.
I'm always careful.
I don't know about anything outside of just going to the Harlan's Hollows, the headquarters outside of town, but rumor is that Trace's younger sister, Destiny, she's been missing since that thing came out of the ground. Last I heard, she was, she was by the school. I think Preacher Rios was helping hand out some stuff out there when that thing came out, and the school sunk down in the ground. Trace thinks that Destiny's still alive, and if anyone could bring Destiny back, well, Rob, maybe they'd be able to give you some more information.
That's a right tragedy.
Oh, it doesn't have to be. Maybe we can find the school. Where was it exactly?
Not too far from the Rift, center of town.
Okay, that's not. I realized it was in like near the Rift. The Rift is huge. Have you seen it?
He points to exactly where. He tells you exactly where to go.
Well, we're like not that far from it. Just like down that way on this side.
Yeah, exactly. He gives you the directions.
Well, thank you very much for your help and for your concern. I know
Now,
it's mostly for Massey. I'm just being, gracious. Anyway.
fellas, and Shell Lady, I think that this might be the ticket that we need to get into the Harlan's family's encampment.
Right, we're all
I
we're
know.
all on the same page, Massey.
Something about missing people that just hits me right to the center of my jukebox.
It's quite the crime shame. We'll try to, let's do our best.
What say we head down there, see what we can see?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Roll for it. A little more
and,
comfortable under.
Mazzy, as they're walking, there is something about a missing girl that gets to them. And so Mazzy's going to reach into their thigh compartment, pull out a coin, and put the coin into the coin slot in the middle of their forehead and activate their jukebox. And play maybe just a little bit of a sad song.
Yeah.
A little bit of a heartbreaking song, which is one of the Bard Troubadour's moves. So when I play a heartbreaking song, you and all allies within close range gain a hope.
There you go.
Yes. What's new?
What were you saying, Trish?
Playing from his jukebox. Huh? No, I was just saying that yes, I agree. Let's do this. This sounds like a good plan.
All right. So we head to where the school was.
Yeah.
Danny, did you ask what song?
Yes, he did.
So I said, I made a joke. I said, "What's new? Pussycat begins playing from your jukebox."
I also was going to make her go. I think it's definitely an Olivia Rodrigo song.
Yes. Oh, vampire.
Is that right? Is that the one?
Yep.
I was thinking
what
Deja
was
Vu.
playing. Oh, maybe Deja Vu. Both at the same time.
Or
it's
none of
broken. It's broken, so we can only play 2 songs at the same time.
God. You follow this rift in the middle of Wyland's Gulch to sort of the other end of town, and you can see that while for whatever reason, like in the middle of town, it almost was a perfect split down the center, and these buildings were on either side. As you got a little bit further away from town, towards maybe the end of town, these buildings were closer together. And so when the rift opened, these buildings just fell in. And it's at this spot that the school used to stand.
We investigate around and see if there are like anything inside or around the rift that might be like a tunnel or something that we could
Yeah, I mean, I'll say, like, if you look around, you can see that, like, it's earth that goes down, so you could climb down. There's not necessarily a tunnel, but
yeah, Mazzy starts looking around, and I think Orwin immediately rips out 2 revolvers, like spins them into his hands, and then just and instead of like it firing bullets, like little balls of force are fired from the guns. And he's gonna like create little pockets down as far as he can, like on the opposite wall, to like basically create like a little bit of like a climbing like handhold kind of.
Is this a spell you have?
Yeah, I have power push.
Nice.
I can make a spell casting roll against a target within melee range. Oh, I guess it's not that far. Never mind. I'll do ice spike then instead.
Sure, that makes sense.
Sorry, instead of balls of force, it is literal spikes of ice flying out, and like trying to make them more like rods on the back end at least.
Yeah.
Just
Let's
to have
see.
some handles.
I like that a lot. I'm trying to decide if I want to make you roll and have people roll to climb down. I think I definitely want rolls to climb down for
How far down is it?
Then you could just say that I'm helping. Right? I could spend a hope.
Yeah, if you'd like to spend hope. I'm fine with you just doing this, and I'll take that into account and adjust to the DC. How about that?
Okay.
I think you can just do that. You can't see the bottom of this chasm.
Okay. So it goes down quite a ways.
Yeah.
The spikes, but eventually, obviously, you can't just be like firing into the darkness.
For sure. What do you do?
Wow. Thank you, Orin.
Just doing my best.
All right, well,
after you.
I'm
He says
um,
to Sabrog.
Oh, okay. I guess it's a good like weight test if Sabrog goes first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, maybe Sabrog just like, maybe he doesn't even use the specs. I don't know. He's kind of got big old hands. He could like grab onto them. I don't know. I don't know what you get into.
Sabrog just jumps down. Imagine.
Well,
Like, no.
I was gonna say I'm trying to figure out if we can't see the bottom because it's so far down, or is it in like an Eamon Mule?
Yeah. Well,
situation
also,
where it looks farther than it is.
Well, we could throw something.
let me ask Justin. Justin, Trex has low light living, so when I'm in low light or heavy shadow, I have advantage on rolls to either hide, investigate, or perceive details within that area.
Okay,
So
sure.
I don't know if.
Would you like to proceed? Try and see if you can see like the bottom of this. Yeah, for sure.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
It's an insight roll. You said.
It just says or perceive details within that area.
Oh,
It says,
okay.
yeah, sorry. I have advantage on rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details within. That doesn't mention a specific action roll, but it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm also, I think, not supposed to tell you what skill to use, but obviously I can push back. It's like, no, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I feel like what
I think.
would make the most sense here? I feel like insight would make the most sense here, right? Because presence is like interactions with people.
I lied. I do tell you which one to roll.
Cool, beautiful.
I think it's
It's-
my strength.
Yeah, it's definitely strength. No,
Strength
I
of the
was.
eyes.
I think it's I think it's insight. I think it's
I
insight.
feel like that makes sense. And so I have advantage.
Yeah.
Insight. Okay, that man. Okay, get the low rolls out of the way. That is an 8 with hope.
An 8 with hope. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's instinct, not insight. Instinct, not insight.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I just see INS, so
I saw that too. Yeah, and I assumed it was insight. It is not. It's instinct. What did you roll?
8 with hope.
8 with hope. Yeah, that's definitely a failure.
Well, it's okay. It's with hope.
I got
You know,
hope.
But
It's
you got
bad.
hope.
We fail, but it's not that bad.
Um,
It's worse if you roll a failure of fear.
I think here's what it is that Trex, you're like leaning over to see this, and you all notice as the ground beneath Trex's feet starts to give way, and Trex, you feel yourself start to slip down into the hole. What do you do?
Really quick, Danny, that didn't happen to be 2 4s when you rolled an 8.
No.
Right?
Oh no.
Okay.
I would have said I got a critical success if it were
Okay.
2 4s.
Just checking. Just checking.
Sorry.
Just throwing it out.
So
it was
Trek
actually
falls down the
4.
hole.
Does not fall down
It's
the hole.
falling.
It's falling down the hole.
So it's up to us to do
Well,
something.
it's too late to save her.
Well, I think Sabrog. So one of my experiences is that I'm observant. So I think I notice Trex starting to slide and just grab her and like yank her back.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Well,
that
we tried our best.
That sounds like an agility roll to me.
Thanks.
But you're welcome to spend a hope and add your experience to that. I think that makes sense.
Well, Trex will be missed.
It's
God
11
damn,
with
man.
fear.
An 11 with fear. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a fear point then. I should have also told you what the DC was going to be.
Oh yeah.
It's all right. I think a 10 makes sense, so I think that is a success, but I will gain a fear. Can I do with fear? Can I spend some fear? That sounds fun.
Yeah, you can spend it to.
No, I know I can. I was more like, what could I spend it on right now if I wanted to? I'll hold it though. I'll hold it for the moment. Trex, you feel yourself falling down, and just before you know you're about to tumble, then you feel yourself grabbed from the back. And
That's
sent
Yeah, and I
like-
think we
I yank you
Pulls
from
it
the
aside.
edge and I say, "You are not intentional. You will harm yourself."
Yes. No, oh, thank you so much, Sabrok. I was just
Whew.
trying to see with
Yeah,
'cause
that was a
I'm
close
more
one.
used to I'm more used to the underground, so I imagine I can see a little bit farther into the darkness than you all, but it goes pretty far.
You
What's
all right there, Sabrog?
I am fine. I want to reach the bottom quickly.
I think
And I
Trex
jumped
just
in.
eyes Mazzy for a while after
and he's gone.
Trex just ignores Sabrog as she just eyes Mazzy for a while after Mazzy had asked Sabrog if they're okay, but then just starts to go
All right, well,
towards
we better
the
climb down or
ice
we're going to
bullets.
lose our giant friend. Manzi, why don't you go first? I feel like, no offense, probably have a few pounds on us.
Yeah, and your robot hands have less of a chance of melting the ice because they're cold.
That's
Great
actually a
idea,
really good
Orwin.
point. Manzi, you gotta chill out.
Mazzy's halfway down.
I would
It's-
love. I think a group role in this makes sense.
Right.
So with a
including
group,
Sabrog, or
is Sabrok going down?
Sabrog jumped.
jumped down.
I think you may have missed that as you were checking some rules.
I'm so sorry. I did not hear
Johnny
that.
was not lying when he said he's gonna see how many characters he can go through.
Well,
Okay.
he might have an idea here. All right, give him a second.
Okay. That
I'm
feels.
testing the system right now.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the whole thing we're doing.
That feels like an agility roll. Leap is one of the
Okay.
suggested things. I think this is going to be pretty difficult. I think the DC is probably a 20.
Okay.
He's dancing.
I rolled double sevens.
Whoa!
There you go.
Congratulations!
Hey.
What happens on a crit again?
Clear stress,
tell
gain
me.
a
Gain a
hope,
hope.
and
I wish
you
I rolled
win
double
the
sevens.
game.
I'd get 2 hope from that.
Okay, clear stress, gain hope.
You get 2 hope.
No, I would get
Oh.
an extra
Oh,
2
you would get
because
no.
I have 7s as my
And you
Okay.
succeed no matter what.
strange pad.
succeed.
Okay, I was
you
gonna
clear
say
stress,
because I
gain hope.
fail without it being a critical success.
Oh,
But-
yeah, you succeed. Yeah, that's why I was like,
That was such a perfect time to roll a critical success.
it really
It's
was.
actually
Yeah.
I was about to roll quite a bit of damage.
That was
Um,
actually kind of what I wanted.
Well, what's
to test
actually
really.
nice is no matter how much damage he takes, the max he could only mark of his health ticks are 3.
That's not true. I absolutely were playing with the massive optional rules,
The
which
severe
is
damage option roll.
double your severe threshold is 4 HP.
Okay, I didn't know that
I don't know why we wouldn't do that.
because it's an optional rule. Sorry.
Yeah, but like it just makes sense. It just makes sense to me. Anyway,
I would still
Uh,
be at half health even if I took 4 HP worth of damage.
yeah. You all watch as Sabrok just jumps down, and you can't see down there, but you hear some sort of landing.
Orwin counts the seconds.
It's a decent amount of time. I don't know exactly how many seconds, because I'm sure if I told you, Nick would know exactly how big this hole is, and I don't want to say a number so that Nick knows how long this hole is.
It's pretty deep. Orwin
But
is impressed.
it's a deep hole. It's a deep hole.
Is it less than 10 seconds?
It's probably more than 10 seconds.
Whoa.
Then it's a very deep hole.
That's
Yeah.
a very deep hole. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a
All
very it's a very distant thud
No.
that you hear.
Well, hopefully he's alive. We're like already climbing down.
Yep.
Here's what I would like. A group actional. I need somebody to someone needs to be nominated as the leader. Typically, you're going to pick somebody with the highest bonus skill for this, which I think in this case is agility, probably.
I got a +2 to agility.
It's gonna be Trex.
Okay.
Or actually, sorry, let's say Maybe strength actually makes more sense.
Not me.
I got +0 to strength.
Yeah, minus
I
one.
should have stuck around.
I imagine that
I've
would have
got-
been Sabrok.
I got a +1, and I think it makes sense narratively because
You went first?
Mazzy went first.
That makes sense.
I have a +2 to strength, but I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you.
It's
To be
okay.
fair, you needed a good amount of strength for what you decided to do. So
So what I need is Trex and Orwin to roll a reaction roll, which is not really any different from a regular roll. It just means that I don't believe we gain hope or fear from this roll.
Yeah.
It's just
Mhm.
it's just a regular roll just to get the numbers. But what happens is if yours is a success, then you give a +1 to Mazzy's roll. If it's a failure, it's a -1.
Nice. What's the
I
DC?
will- Yeah, I was about to tell you. I'm going to say that with the ice spikes that Orwin created, the DC is a 15.
Okay. We can add a rally die to this, Nick, if you
You
want
could
to.
add a rally die. You can also,
would be wait.
I believe
No, Sam is rolling. I'm rolling to help.
yes.
So I don't know.
Uh,
Does Mazzy? I don't think Mazzy gave themselves the rally die.
No.
No, we can spend the
Yeah.
rally die that Mazzy gave us to add to our reaction roll.
yes.
I know, but like,
Okay, yeah.
Hey, y'all, it's your rally die. You can spend it.
I,
however
the
you
most
want,
I can help. It's not like a success or a failure. The most I can do is give a +1.
It's true.
You're
So
right,
maybe
you're right.
save it on something. Yeah.
Maybe something a bit more dire. I rolled an 11. No, actually, this is strength, right? I rolled a 10. It's a -1. He's not a big guy. Olin, all
I
right?
I imagine my experience as an Essentia miner would apply to this. So I'm going to spend a hope.
Oh, sure.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. I accept.
So I add +2 to this roll. Oh, that's a 23.
Wow. Yeah.
So
So it's the
So
plus
close
and the
to-
minus. The plus and the minus are going to cancel each other out. Mazzy, you're going to roll just your strength. DC 15.
I got a 20 with hope. It's a 12 on my hope die and an
Nice.
8 on my fear.
Nice.
20
Gain
minus.
that hope. You are able to do it. You're able to. Here's, I think, how we're going to do this. I'm seeing an environment in here called Cliffside Ascent. But I'm just going to cross out that ascent and change it to Cliffside Descent.
whoa,
Whoa! Crazy.
whoa.
It was a good move.
Which means that I've got a progress clock. It's going to start at 12. That is the difficulty of this environment. Is a difficulty of 12. That was a success with hope, you said?
Yes.
So
You guys should just jump. There's literally no consequences.
You just got to roll over a 20 on your agility. It's fine.
I've ticked it down 2.
It's still dark, right? We can't see.
I mean, you can see up above you,
Can we
but
see
as you
Sabrok?
get below you, no, you cannot. No.
Is there any chance that I can use my weapon, my lightning rod, to like fire a bolt of electricity down to see if it illuminates anything?
Sure. I don't see why not. I think you can probably just do that.
Okay. If I do that, am I able to see Sabrog?
Do you see this bolt hit me and I die?
He dies. The lightning rod is your scepter. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, you can see. I think really, really, really far down.
Yeah, I was
Um,
gonna say, I light a torch while I'm down there. I don't know if they
Perfect.
can see the torch light. I'm sure they can't see me in it.
Yes, you can see that something has lit a light down below.
That's
I think I want to spend a hope then,
Okay.
and Johnny, I want to bring you back into this scene. I've got from my codex card telepathy. I can spend a hope to open a line of mental communication with one target you can see. This connection lasts until your next rest. And so, is that...
I will let you have it, even though it does say you have to see them. But I will let you. I think it's close enough.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was hoping for the light to happen. I would like to do that, and I want to flavor it that maybe Mazzy has given like a piece of equipment to each of the people in the party, except for Trex. No kidding, just you get it too, which is a little like radio earpiece.
Wait, that is kind of funny though.
What do you say?
Sabrog, that was a terrifying leap you took there. We're right behind you, though. How you holding up?
I'm fine. I'm searching for wood. I will try to light a fire while I wait for you.
We're slowly but surely making our way down.
Don't move too fast or too slow. But just the right speed.
I'm going to spend 2 fear. 1 fear to interrupt you all to make a GM move.
What's the other fear for?
That GM
Do
move
not interrupt us.
is going to...
He's going to then interrupt the
And
interruption.
then I'm going to
and then
interrupt that
cancel.
interruption. It's on the stack, though, so it's going to come. No, to spotlight an adversary.
Amazing.
That is going to be the ground on the wall near you starts to rumble.
Near them or near me?
Them.
So the wall starts to rumble.
The wall starts to rumble. Yes, the wall starts to rumble. And out of the wall comes this giant horse-sized insect. Its fangs and claws are dripping with this green acidic blood. And as it bursts out of the ground, I need... Let's see. It seems like Mazzy was kind of maybe further ahead leading, so I think I want Trex and Orwin to make a agility reaction roll, please.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let me see here. What's the DC?
The DC of this is going to be... Let me just double check what the normal average is supposed to be. I think it tells you.
69.
It's 85. 15 is the average. That's what I thought. I think this is a 15, yes.
15.
19.
Okay.
High agility. Oh yeah, that's a 17.
Great. That's great, because this would have knocked you off and you would have fallen down. I will use that other fear I spent to have it spit acid at... I'll have it spit it at Mazzy. So I'm going to roll. I think I just roll, make an attack. Yeah. That's going to be a miss, though. So, Mazzy, you feel the ground rumble and see this thing burst out really, literally right next to Trex and Orwin. And then it looks at you and then fires this stream of acid, and you are able to dodge right out of the way of it as it comes towards you.
Are we still descending?
You still have to descend, correct? I would like to know what you do.
I think
Yeah, can you give us the lay of the land?
You are climbing
Wall.
down Yeah, you are climbing down the cliff wall of this scar in the ground, and this acid burrower has come out of the ground to attack you.
You said that it was close. Would you say that they are in melee range or just close range?
They're very close to you.
So melee range or close range?
Very
close
close is melee.
Melee is melee.
Melee is its own thing.
I'd like
Melee
to,
is a range. It's literally a range.
I'd like to.
I think it's range. It's melee, close.
Oh, I thought it's very close, far, very far. Out
That's
of
what I
range.
thought as well too.
So it's within. It's very close.
Oh no, melee is a range. You're right.
Melee is range. Okay.
It's
Melee is
melee,
range.
very close.
Correct.
Yeah, because very close is a range. Melee is not a range.
Oh yeah, very close is like
melee is
yeah,
melee.
yeah, like right next to, and very close is like 10 feet
Like
away.
melee is a
basically.
handheld weapon. There's no
I see what
like
you're saying.
you're
Very close is like a weapon with reach. Essentially.
So yeah, very close.
yeah, or a projectile that can't go very far.
yeah,
So
I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 hope to use Arcane Barrage, which is spend any number of hope to shoot magical projectiles that strike a target of your choice within close range. Roll a number of d6 equal to the hope spent and deal that much magic damage to the target.
cool. Yeah, go for it.
Straight
And
up.
the classic D&D, that's not a roll.
Yeah, for to hit, I just roll damage, right?
It's
Yep.
yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna spend 3 hope.
Oh wow. Okay.
So Mazzy will hold on to their ice spike and point their hand at this bug, and the hand will flip up, and the wrist will reveal a little gun.
I love it. I love that you're flavoring your arcane barrages bullets.
Um,
I'm
okay.
flavoring all my spells as bullet.
I did just roll this. I rolled 3 6s in a row.
Whoa.
That
18?
actually, yeah, that actually did happen.
That's dope. I mean, that's gonna okay. All right.
I'm also very scared because I'm rolling very well.
Don't say that out loud.
you gain
I
a
have
hope
to. I have to
point.
say it out loud because
Exactly.
I want to share my nervousness.
It's just a
Making
normal
me
day
very
when you're playing on
uncomfortable.
the same side as me.
Our close range. I am as the sorry, what did you say, Johnny?
I said rolling well is a normal day when you're playing on the same side as me.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is actually true.
I've been spoiled that way.
As these bullets hit this creature, they pierce its chitinous hide, and that same ooze that it spit out at Mazzy explodes out from its skeleton, covering both Trex and Orwin and that area.
Can
I
I-
need both of you take 6 damage.
Wait, can I react to that or no?
No,
No. Okay.
both of you take 6
It's
damage.
like a part of its stat block or something.
My
Okay.
babies.
That's just minor damage.
Yeah, minor. Yeah, I'll mark off an armor slot for that.
Perfect.
I'll mark it for armor slot, make it 0 as well.
I think I'll take this time to cast Tava's armor on myself.
Okay, nice.
And because I can't change the amount of armor slots I have, can I just remove that?
Yeah,
Used armor
that works for
slot?
me. Yeah, that
Yeah.
works for me.
I'll just say that. That's it. Well, Mazzy, that was a quick draw on your part. That was impressive.
I mean, this
Thank you
creature's
kindly,
still here.
Orwin.
Oh,
It's still
I
there,
thought
yeah,
you
the
said it
creature's still there.
exploded.
No, pieces of its armor. And it's
Oh,
yeah.
It's still around though.
okay. In
just
that case,
is the
Yeah.
right
I
Is-
think we
is the wall
celebrated
we're
too
on-
quickly.
is the wall we're on still like completely vertical?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
okay. Orwin is going to sort of do like a, the Morpheus in Matrix 1, where he does he just like screams and then like jumps through the wall. Except Voss is going to sort of not backflip, but like sort of start to let go and fall, and then launch himself and like pull out a gun and sort of kick off towards the bug thing.
Okay.
And then I want to cast Power Push at him, which has a melee range. So I'm doing the jump to try to get a Power Push off on him. And I have a second half of this that I need a GM ruling on.
Yeah.
Because on success, they're knocked back to far range and take damage. Instead, could I knock them back
Off of the wall. I understand what you're
or
trying
knock myself back to the wall is what I want to do. Because I'm having to jump off of the wall to get into melee range. And I want to use the force to not knock it back, but to knock myself back to the wall.
I understand. Okay, so you're using Power Push to get into melee range to attack,
Yes.
and then hoping that the Power Push pushes you back.
I'm just jumping off the wall to try to
get
get
into
close
melee range
enough
Yep.
to then Power Push and then knock myself back to the wall.
I understand.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Make sure we're
I
on the same
got you.
page.
But
Okay.
it's at the end of the day, it's an attack
Yes, it is just an attack. I'm rolling a
with the
spell
power
attack.
push. With the power push to try and get you back to the wall. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm tracking. I love it. It's wild. It's crazy, and I love it so much. Yeah, give me an attack.
Spellcast roll.
Yeah, give it to me.
Which I would add knowledge to, right? Spellcasting.
Well, I think your whatever your spellcasting trait is for your class.
Yeah, knowledge. It is. All right. +2. Did I have to decide to use that rally die before I roll or after?
That's a good question, Sam.
Yeah, Sam, what the rally die? Do I have to decide to use that before or after? Or can I use it?
Ooh. You know what? I don't know. Let me look it up.
To roll
Okay.
it. Adding a result to their action roll, reaction roll. Or to clear stress.
It doesn't say, so I would be fine if you wanted to add it after.
Okay, then I'm just gonna roll straight for now. +2. Okay,
Doesn't say.
it'll be a 16 with hope.
Okay,
I feel
That
like
is-
hopefully it's good enough.
that is a success.
Okay, all right. So I get another hope. And then I will I roll damage. And I believe it was 2d10
You do.
+2. That's going to be 11 damage.
Okay, that is not enough to get past its severe threshold, but it will deal moderate damage to it. And then that is going to mean that both Orwin and Trex take 7 damage.
Ooh, that is major. I'm not going to armor slot that one. No, I will armor slot that one.
Okay.
I'll just mark an HP.
Okay.
It's only minor for me.
But I still have to mark it. Oh. Killed myself for a second. Do I just like land back on the wall, or am I good?
Oh, yes. Let's get that. I think this is a reaction roll.
Okay.
That narratively, you're able to. What's up?
Sorry, would the power push still, because it says it's knocked back to far range, would that still have happened? Or are you agreeing that this is part of like me trying not to die? That effect
Yeah,
is
I
canceled?
think you had to choose one or the other, either
Okay.
knock it back
Fair.
or have the
Get
force
knocked
be
back.
enough to knock you back.
Fair. Totally fair.
I think we're looking at probably a reaction roll, probably an agility reaction roll.
That's good. Let's go.
And I'm gonna say, I will say that because you use this spell, the DC is going to be 10. and find making it a little bit easier for you.
Like that. I'm gonna add that rally die. All right, 11 exactly. With hope.
Yeah, great. I mean, you're not going to gain hope because it's a reaction.
Oh, yeah, that's
roll,
right.
so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But you succeed. I think you like grab on, like just barely grab on to one of these. You actually, now that you started to move down here, there's actually some handholds down
Oh.
here. Not only some rocks, but you can see some pittons as well too.
Oh.
And you grab one of these pittons, and you're like pull yourself up so you can stand on it.
Whew. That was a little bit more dangerous than I meant it for it to be.
And I think you are now far from it. Is that right?
Yes. So I like go down the walls quite.
You go
a way.
down quite a bit. Yeah. I'm going
Justin,
to spend a fear to interrupt you. What's up?
I was gonna say, for how long were we climbing before the insect guy came?
Not super far.
Not super long. Okay.
Yeah, not super long. Because again, the difficulty of this is a 12, and you're at a 10 right now. So the difficulty of the descent, of the environment.
Okay.
So once that gets to 0, you'll be on the ground. We might speed it up, but I'm going to interrupt you with spending a fear point. I am going to have it attack. I think now it turns and it gets both Trex and Mazzy in this spray of acid. God damn it. It's a miss. It's a 1.
Cool.
I'm gonna have it move and it goes back into the wall.
Oh, cool.
What would you like to do?
Well, Trex
Scuttle.
keeps climbing down.
Yeah, scuttle
Maybe
down.
a little
to
faster.
Sabrog.
Maybe a little faster at this point.
Sure. I would like another group roll then.
Same layout as before.
Yeah, strength. I think this is going to be a little bit harder because it sounds like you're moving faster.
Okay.
So I'm going to say this is DC is 20.
Okay.
While they're rolling these, Sabrog, are you doing anything down below other than just lighting a fire? I didn't want to leave you out for too long.
No, I'm just lighting a fire and waiting. Sabrog is perfectly content to sit alone and wait.
What do you do?
He literally just sits.
And like stares?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Trex, Orin, give me that reaction roll.
Yeah, that's a 14, so I don't add anything to this one.
Ooh. That's a 21, actually.
Okay, so it evens
Well,
out
sweet.
again. So Mazzy, give me a strength roll. DC is 20.
+1?
It's a
No, but -1 from you.
it's a 10 with hope.
Successes give a +1, failures give a -1.
Oh
Yeah, and Mazzy has a
it's-
+1 to strength, right?
It's a failure.
no, I
Oh, okay.
it's fine. I had a different computer.
Sure.
Mazzy, you failed.
I failed.
With
I got an 11 with hope.
oh,
Fail with
it's
hope.
not
Supposed to
that bad.
succeed.
It's not that bad.
You
Okay.
know what? I didn't have that in my notes there, Nick. I'll put
But remember,
that down.
failure
Next
with
time
hope-
I will.
Failure with hope still shouldn't be as bad in the fiction as a failure with fear. So
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
yeah. Yeah, let me see this environment here. What we can do with that.
Like if Trex were to fail with fear when she was initially looking down the hole, she probably would have just fell down the hole rather than started to fall. Whereas this time, now only 2 ghosts are going to show up rather than 12 ghosts.
All right, here's what it is. Massey's a little bit further ahead, but you Galapa, I'll say you see this because you've got the low light vision. Mazzy reaches for a crevice of rock, and when Mazzy reaches, they grab it and then slip. And I'm giving you a moment to do something, otherwise Mazzy will plummet down.
Yeah. Trex will see this. Jump down to Mazzy. Grab hold of her and rotate it so her shell will hit the ground first.
Oh, so you'll just dive down. Okay, I like this. Give me, it sounds like agility to me.
Cool. Yeah. And I think that my experience, oh God, applies here. Because when it comes to times where she has to make hard decisions, like where she think fast, make hard decisions,
Like sacrifice herself.
yeah. Not specifically sacrifice yourself, but
Okay, I just
during, like,
Sure.
Yeah, we talked. We got into this during character creation.
We did, and I'm trying to remember what we landed on because I mean, this whole you're just constantly going to be making choices.
No, yeah.
You're constantly making hard choices.
In the description, I wrote, "Killed her older brother, can push back emotions to make hard decisions, and is scary at times."
Okay, so it's more that you are in this moment like, I might die if I jump right now. But I have to try and save Mazzy. Okay, I hear you.
Yeah,
go for it.
She's, all right.
That's just all. That's all I wanted to say is that if all it is making hard choices, that's
and I'm not just gonna be like, oh, this is a hard choice. I think this applies.
I know you. I know you. I just want to make sure it's clear.
What's the DC?
The DC I think of this is going to be, I think it's 20. I think this is not an average thing. I think this is a pretty difficult thing you're doing.
Okay. 13, 14. Okay, I'm going to add the rally die to this.
Okay.
Oh my God. Exactly 20.
Exactly
I rolled a
20.
17, I needed a 3, and I rolled a 3 on the rally die.
Incredible. Is that with hope or fear?
Oh, yeah. I was a 12 on the hope die and a 1 on the fear die. So
y'all gotta start rolling with
hope.
My goodness. I don't think have any of you
So I'm using my weighted die for my hope die, so it's always
rolled
gonna be
with fear. I don't think any of you rolled with fear. Give me some.
I rolled with fear on literally like every reaction I've done,
Yeah,
but that
also,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've rolled mostly reaction rolls so far. You've only been having us roll reaction rolls.
Well, right in this moment.
Yeah.
I
We're
probably
only
should.
in this moment.
I should probably not do as many reaction rolls. maybe that's my moment of
Hey,
learning in this.
We're all learning.
So Mazzy, you slip and feel yourself falling, and then you feel somebody wrap their arms around you and then sort of maneuver you so you are on top of them as you continue to fall. And you turn your head around to see that Trex has caught you and has put her shell between you and her and the ground. Sabrog is not here. Sabrog is gone for the moment.
Land right on Sabra.
Well, Oren's
No,
gonna
I won't.
actually not fall and is gonna just keep. He's like, well, I guess they'll deal with that. He's gonna shoot at the bug again.
Shoot
So
the
the bug
book.
disappeared. The
Bug's
bug went back
gone.
into the wall.
Oh, just like
Yeah.
left.
Justin
I
used
thought-
the fear
For the
move,
moment.
and the bug delved back into the wall for a moment.
The
So
bug. It wasn't a fear move. The bug just. I get a move, so it
okay.
attacked and then went back into the wall.
Okay, no, all right.
Yep.
Oren just starts calming down. Like, all right, well, whatever.
I don't want to make you move this thing all the way down, so give me one more strength roll. This is not a reaction roll because it is just you. It is a DC of 15 though. I will say it is an average thing.
Well, there you go, Justin. I failed with fear.
Failed with fear.
That's like
I
the
rolled
worst.
a
that could happen.
9.
That's the
Congratulations.
worst thing that can happen.
I realize that.
I will gain a fear. I was just. It was gonna happen eventually. It was just I
Yeah.
needed my moment.
It is
I
what it is.
absolutely love that in this game. If you roll 2 1s, that's a critical success. I love
It's
that
great.
so much.
It's
Yeah.
very fun. It's very fun.
It was gonna be one of us. I mean, it was gonna be one of us 3. It was never gonna be Johnny. Let's all be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stabrog, you are just sitting, and then you hear like movement above you, and then right next to you, Danny. Let's talk about your shell. Are you doing like your shell a retractability?
I'm just trying to fall shell first. Well, yeah, I guess I would. I mean, I guess I could retract into the shell to help lessen the damage I take.
It will lessen the damage that Mazzy takes as well too. So what I'm asking is, okay, how about this? Just so you can have like an understanding. I'm about to roll 3 12-sided dice to see how much damage is dealt.
Okay, yeah. So I'll retract into the shell.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mark a stress to retract, so I gain resistance to physical damage.
Yeah. So
Um,
you and Mazzy are each going to take 5 damage.
Oh,
Well,
oh, that's after resistance.
That is after resistance. Correct.
here's a question.
Yeah.
Because I'm at the bottom. Like, let's say I'm just sitting. I'm just like watching, waiting for them to come down. Not even that. Like, I'm not gonna try and catch them.
Yeah.
But if I put myself under them, could they roll it as a drop attack, and I take the damage instead of them?
I will let this happen for Trex and Mazzy, but not for Orwin because that was a failure with fear.
Okay.
And Danny
Orwin's about to fall.
succeeded
Oh.
to do this.
I see.
Yeah, Sabrong is none the wiser. He's just sitting, chilling.
Then
Oh.
in that case, I think
How about-
then you do fall on top of Staprock.
I think you
then
just roll the
I-
damage, whatever damage Sabrong.
Yeah, I think it's the full damage. There'd be no resistance on your part. It would just be the full damage of them hitting you from that. From
Sure.
that height.
So how much damage is that?
It is 10 damage.
So that doesn't clear my minor to major threshold. So is it just
Oh, it's just
It's-
minor?
So just one
that's just
damage for
minor
you.
for me?
What's
I
your
think this
minor
is
threshold, man?
11,
11.
right? Yeah.
That's hilarious. It's just
Which
one
is why-
damage.
Which is why Johnny's doing this. I know.
I love it
Yeah.
That's
so
good.
much. Yes.
Well, I'm about to hit the ground at Mach speed flux, so let's see what happens.
Or when you are going to take 10 damage as so I think what it is Sabrok, you do this, it still disorients you enough that when the 3 of you dust yourselves off, you are unable to catch Orwin, who
Shit!
just hits the ground and takes 10 damage.
That is a major injury for me.
That makes
Can I
sense.
use armor on any source of damage? Or
Yes.
Yep. It would
Yeah.
lower it to minor.
I'm gonna do that. Ow. All right. Well, we successfully made it in the hole. Well done, everyone. Especially you, Sabrog.
Oh, since we changed that, oh, never mind. It's fine. Trex will just let Mazzy slide off of her, and then just gather herself and stand up and be like, "All right, well, we all made it."
Mazzy will stand as well. Danny, did you take a stress for that move or no?
I mean, I was gonna ask Justin, would that have? I think Mazzy would have retracted anyways, regardless, because she didn't know.
You didn't
that-
know that Sabrok was going to hit for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you.
But what?
I'll leave it up to you.
I'm gonna leave this rest marked.
Okay, perfect. I think that makes the most sense, but I didn't want to tell you to.
What's down here?
Mazzy
What do we
will-
see?
Oh wait,
Sorry.
so Mazzy will dust himself off and say, "What in tarnation?" Kind of look at Trex and then see that Sabrog has been hit. Sabrog, are you all right?
I am fine.
Came in hot and quick.
Sorry, Sabrog, I didn't see you under there.
I'm not going to
Yes.
use any hope though, so I am going to take one damage.
Oh man.
So Sabrog has like a little scrape on his cheek from Trex's shell hitting him as you guys came down. But
Well,
Yeah,
I guess that shell isn't as hard as it looks.
I mean the shell's still intact. It's a pretty hard shell.
Pretty strong
Okay.
there, Sabrog.
Yeah.
Now that you look around, you can see that you've landed on like a shelf, basically, that can looks like it continues further down, and like yeah. So it's basically just like the bottom of this ditch, and
Is there any sign of a school?
I don't think from where you're standing, no.
Oh, it's there's only wait. I kind of assumed that there'd be like the wall that we were on wasn't just like
Yeah.
sheer because like it kind of like came
For
out
sure.
to swallow the so we were like in a
Yeah.
rounded. There's
Yes.
like 3 walls surrounding us basically.
Yes.
So Owen says, "There's only one way to go, I guess." He's still laying down, by the way, still
Yeah.
on the ground.
yeah, I
That
go
hurt.
over to like help Orwin up.
I was just gonna lay. Oh, okay, all right. I need to get up. All right, let's. Ow.
As I help you up, and like Sabrog doesn't say anything, and he turns to walk away once you're on your feet. But as he helps you up, you feel him slide a minor health potion into your hand, and then just turn to walk away.
Oh, I didn't need that.
That means he wants to kiss you.
No, it doesn't. He's just a kind man. Stop it.
So that wasn't Trex. That was the voices in the cave saying that.
Oh. Orwin just replies. You guys are like, "Is he talking
Yeah,
to
hit
himself?"
harder than we thought.
I am fully concussed. Anyways, we move out into the darkness.
Yeah, for sure. You don't. It doesn't take you very long, but eventually you get to like a bigger cavern, essentially. That seems like it was maybe already here, but is now connected to this giant rift in the ground. And it's like too quiet when you walk into this cavern.
It's quiet.
Ooh,
Ooh, quiet.
And
it's right quiet in here.
then
Destiny.
yeah, maybe you're shouting Destiny. You don't hear anyone respond, but you do hear the sound of the ground moving as
With that.
3 of those giant bugs come burrowing in front of you in the ground.
Like right in front of us?
Yeah, I'll say there's probably like one who's leading, probably Sabrog.
Yeah, Sabrog.
Yeah, so one's like very close to in fact, actually, wait a second.
Put
Wait
him in
a
melee. Come
Wait
on.
a moment. Well, I mean, so here's the thing: when you go, you can move anywhere within close range. You can
But then
just
I gotta
move.
move.
Yeah, but you get a free movement.
I know, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
You get a free movement.
We've got a VTT, ladies and gentlemen. VTT stands for very titillating tools.
Does one of you want to share your screen so that way it does not show my any little secrets I've got?
Secrets.
It's Dustfire fanfic.
It's a Dustfire
Just
fanfic.
Hundreds of
true.
pages of Dustfire fanfic that Justin's reading the entire time he's GMing.
Y'all,
I don't know how
Reading.
he does it.
He'd have
Reading.
to also be writing it.
I was about to say reading.
Oh,
I'm writing it, baby.
That's the only reason we have this podcast is to inspire Justin's fanfic.
You got it.
Oh
You
no.
got it.
I follow you on Wattpad.
Wait a minute. Why are there two foxes? Why are there two foxes?
Why can't I move my? There we go.
What? Why are there two foxes?
My token, for some reason, is set to the fox.
Cats on the
I'll fix
cradle and the sail.
Yeah, I can't move. Oh, there you go.
One second, I'll fix that. I think that should work. Yep, that worked. Yes. Let's focus on Sabrok. Sabrok, what do you do as one of these things just bursts out of the ground in front of you?
I don't hesitate. I pull out my hammer and I just take a swing at it.
Give it a good whacking.
Yeah.
Whack away. Whack away, my friend.
Nothing would please me more than to whack away.
In public on Twitch.
Yeah, trying to get banned.
Oh no.
All right. So, okay, this is my first time doing combat, and I'll be honest, I
Yeah.
wasn't paying a lot of attention when you guys were doing it. So I just rolling like with the 2d12, like normal other rolls.
Yes.
You add your weapons, whatever.
Attack bonus.
actions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that is an 11 with hope.
Okay, that is a failure. That is a
Okay.
miss. I think it works like that, where I still get to make a GM.
Hang on. Sorry, I'm still wrapping my head around the system. So
Sure.
I add both dice together,
Yes,
right? But
yeah.
Yes.
plus, okay, sorry. It is a 13.
That is still a failure.
Okay.
And ooh, I like that. But with hope, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this thing, its mandibles clamp around your leg, and it looks like it's about to start like going back into the ground
Okay.
with you in its leg.
I don't know if this matters. It
Yeah.
might not, and it's fine. And I'm not trying to undo that.
Sure.
But because of being a giant, I have reach with melee weapons. So I'm not like I was not attacking from like up against it. Like if we were on a D&D grid, I would have been a couple of squares away.
No, you wouldn't have, because it popped up in front of you.
Oh, it popped up
Am I
in
allowed
melee
to
range?
Back up
Yes.
on my turn?
What?
Am I allowed to back up?
Oh, you
with my
could
swing?
you could have moved and done
I'm-
that first.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
perfect.
absolutely would have.
Then it would have moved. Well, I don't.
What can it do for GM move?
Yeah, because I guess I can't move until I spotlight it.
Do you get to spotlight it because he failed?
I get to make a GM. Oh no, I can. Yes, I can spotlight it. Spotlight an adversary is one of the GM moves I can make. So it will move, and oh, you know what it'll actually do instead? It burrows back down under the ground,
Oh man.
and then pops up right here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
So I
no.
think that is all of you. I need a agility reaction roll from all of you.
Okay. DC.
The DC is 14.
Oh, cool.
I got a 15 with hope.
16. Or
You-
hope, yeah, hope and fear doesn't matter in reaction.
It's a reaction roll, yeah,
Oh.
so you don't gain.
13, I fail.
I got a 12.
Okay, so Mazzy and Orwin, you aren't able to stay upright and find yourselves knocked on the ground, and you are vulnerable until you act next.
And that
Yes.
means that we get disadvantage on the rolls.
I believe it means that damage is doubled against you. Is that right? 1 second. It's a new
Vulnerable?
game. We're all learning. I'm sorry.
You're
No,
good,
don't
you're
be
good.
sorry for learning.
I should know all
It's
this
essential.
though.
No.
Vulnerable
We're gonna rally against
is-
perfectionism here. Perfectionism is a plague on our society.
Attack rolls against you have advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, all rolls targeting you. Have
All
advantage.
rolls targeting you, which for the GM I think means I roll 2d20 and take the higher.
Yep. GM, the advantage and disadvantage is just how D&D
Is how D&D works. Okay, perfect. Okay, but Trex and Sabrok, you were able to stand up. I will spend a fear point to have that same acid burrower make another move as well too,
Oh,
as it
yeah.
comes up out of the ground and then spits. And I'm going to say that is going to get. It's going to get. We'll just say Orwin and Mazzy. Yeah, that makes sense. So that is a 15 to hit you.
Okay, I'm going to spend 3 hope to use
Okay.
my hope feature. Not this time. And so as he sees it start to go for
Yeah.
that, Orin just pulls out a revolver really fast and tries to shoot it right in its mouth to sort of
Hmm.
aim its head in a different direction, and you have
Okay.
to re-roll an attack or damage
Oh,
roll. But
okay.
I'm going to do the attack roll.
Okay, perfect. Do I roll out with advantage?
I don't know. It
Is there
says
still-
re-roll.
You would roll with advantage again because they're so vulnerable, right?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
That is a 20.
Nah, it's just better. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, so it will hit you. That is going to be. Does that hit Mazzy too?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that is 5 damage. You have to both mark an armor slot, but you do not receive the benefit of marking an armor slot. You can mark an additional armor slot to reduce that damage if you'd like.
So we
Okay,
take
well,
a hit
I'm-
point and an armor slot.
You lose this hit. You lose whatever many hit points, and then also mark an armor slot.
I'm out of armor slots, so I cannot mark one to get rid of that.
Oh, so if you are already out of armor slots, you're gonna.
I was
mark
not
an addition-
already out.
Then now you are. Now you
Now
are.
I'm out.
Okay,
of
perfect.
slots.
Good to know. Good to know. Something happens if you cannot mark armor slots.
Okay.
And let's look at Trex as the only other
Yes.
one who's stood up.
Please. Trex shoots this motherfucker. First she will back up,
Okay.
up to close.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be here again, right? And she'll shoot at the big one. I'm going to use Ranger's Focus. So I'm going to spend a hope
Okay.
to make an attack roll against the target. That's 2 3s. That's 2 3s for a crit
Nice.
success.
That's a crit. Nice.
Okay.
Nice
Here's
job.
what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my Ruthless Predator feature to mark a stress to increase my proficiency by 1 when I make this damage roll. So I'm going to be rolling with 2d8s plus 2 for damage. Because my proficiency is 2. And it's a crit though. So first I deal 16 damage. And then I'm going to roll 2d8s.
Oh, I remember it. So I just remembered how it works. So you deal max damage and roll your dice again.
So 16 plus an 8 on the die and a 1. So 16 plus 9, which is 25 plus the 2. So a 20. So it's 27 damage.
27. Nice.
And because I used Ruthless Predator, if I dealt severe damage, they must mark a stress.
Yeah, you do.
And I used Ranger's Focus, so until this feature ends or I make a different creature my focus, I know exactly which direction they're in. When I deal damage to them, they must mark a stress. Does that mean they mark 2 stress? Or no, after the fact.
After this, correct.
Yes. So now from now on, I damage them, they must mark a stress, and when I fail an attack against them, I can end my Ranger's Focus to re-roll my duality dice.
Dope. It's dead though.
Nice, cool.
It's dead, though. That
I know exactly where they are, and that's in fucking hell.
hell. That was the one that you had already encountered earlier, and so it already had some HP gone. And was that with Hope or? Oh, it was a crit. It was a crit.
Yeah, I did spend Hope to use Ranger's Focus.
Perfect.
Which feels like I didn't know I was going to die, though. So
yeah, but now you do. I wasn't going to tell you that it was the one you were fighting already. Fighting already. Let's move over to, let's see, Sabrok's kind of gone. Let's have Mazzy do something. Mazzy, what's going on? You're on the ground, you're vulnerable.
I think Mazzy is going to roll over. Can I get myself back up?
Yeah.
How long am I going to be vulnerable for?
Well, if you get up, you're not.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna do that. And I think in this moment where Trex has just destroyed one of these bugs, Mazzy is going to look at Trex and yell out, "Damn, that was some fine shooting there." And I want to use my inspirational words ability. And you, Trex, can clear a stress or a hit point or gain a hope.
I'm gonna gain a hope. Because just the fact that Mazzy, for possibly the first time ever, complimented Trex, gives Trex a hope that they're still good in this world.
Oh, I love it.
Don't get too comfortable. Is that my move? Is that it?
That is no. Let's stay on you. Let's keep the spotlight on you. It doesn't say that that's an action, so.
And I think then what I'm gonna do next is Foundry is glitching out for me. So, oh wait, no, now it's back. I'm gonna. How are we all in close range?
You are in close range to them, yes.
To my allies?
You're in melee or very close to them. You're in close range to the 3 on the edges.
Okay. Then I think what I'm going to do is take out a coin, slam it into the coin slot in between or in Mazzy's forehead. Yeah. And I'm going to play an epic song. So,
dope.
What do we think? What are we thinking here? Like, it's feeling very what's that song? Da-da-da-da.
Oh, the final countdown.
Yeah. Final Countdown by Europe. And it's an epic song, and I'm going to make a target within close range temporarily vulnerable.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Which one?
Let's go with the one that is on the right.
Okay, perfect. I will mark that. So that one, you can see. Wow, you can see that this creature like is just like shuddering at the sound of these songs.
Not rocking out.
No,
Oh.
it is not. It does not enjoy the sound of the final countdown. I'm going to spend a fear to interrupt you to have the other acid burrower move here and spray this way, which I think will get all of you.
We're gonna not Trex.
Not Trex, correct, not Trex. Orwin is still vulnerable, but that's 2 7s, so it's a 10. I think that's gonna miss Orwin.
Yeah, it does. You say that's 2 7s, so that's a 10?
No, I add +3. I don't roll 2d12s. I roll a d20.
Oh,
I don't roll 2d12s. I roll a d20.
Yeah. So his advantage is literally normal
It's
advantage.
just regular. And I think that's probably going to miss both Sabrog and Mazzy as well, that 10.
Mazzy's at evasion is 9.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
same with
that will hit.
Sabrog.
Oh, okay. That will hit both of you then. Woo, you're going to take 11 damage and mark an armor slot.
how much damage did we take the first time?
5, 6, I think. 5 or 6.
I'm gonna mark 3 armor slots so that I'm not taking any damage.
That's the special ability that you can do, right? To
Yeah, it's
mark
my Iron
additional
Will.
ones?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Normally, you cannot do that, folks.
Yeah, normally you can
You
only
only
mark
use one
one
armor
armor slot.
Yeah, per source
If
of
it was
damage.
severe damage, I could mark those 2 armor slots and stress to
That's
drop
cool.
it by 3.
That's cool. Let's. You do need to also mark an additional armor slot because you got hit with this.
I did. I was
Okay.
only marking 2 to reduce the damage to
I
0.
understand. And then a third one for the perfect.
Right.
So yeah, Mazzy will take 11 damage and mark an armor slot.
There's no code.
Yeah,
that checks out.
that is in my major damage. So
Oof.
I am taking 1 hit point and I am marking 1 armor slot in addition to the other armor slot. So I'm at 3 of 4 armor slots and 2 of 5 hit points.
If it's major, you take 2, right?
But he's marking it.
He's marking an armor
So
slot.
then he's
so-
marking an extra armor
Yeah.
slot. Perfect. Okay, to mark it
Yeah,
down.
right.
All right, perfect.
If it meets the threshold, it exceeds it, right?
Yes,
I
meet
believe
it.
so.
Meet
Yes.
Meets
Yes,
it.
I believe so.
Yeah, cool.
Meets it, beats it, beat it.
Wonderful. And then the only person who hasn't gone is Orwin. So let's put the spotlight on
I'm
Orwin.
still
for a moment.
laying down.
Yeah.
Orwin gets up
Wake the fuck up, Oren. What are you doing?
and then
I had to interrupt just so I could get one more advantage to attack, try and get in on
Yeah.
on Orwin while they're
yeah,
vulnerable.
thanks. Yeah, and you missed anyways. So screw you. Orwin moves, like sort of scrambles up and moves this way. And as he does, he pulls out
Yeah.
both resolvers. And for the first time, he actually like clicks back. Like there's 2 hammers on his guns.
Mhm.
And the one he's been using is sort of like has all like this like blue filigree and it's sort of
Yeah.
off to the right. And then but this time he clicks back the main ones and just starts firing with both pistols, both revolvers at the creature with
That's
that has become
vulnerable.
vulnerable. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Now, do I get to fire with both guns at once because I'm dual wielding, or I'm just going to fire with one? Should I
it's
fire with the next as a different roll, or should that be another action? Or what do you think?
I am going to say for the moment, let's just do one attack.
Okay.
And then we can kind of figure out, maybe offline, I can kind of figure out what dual wielding would look like.
Sounds good to me. In the fiction, he's just like blasting both guns.
Of course, yeah.
It's just cooler that way. Anyways, moving on.
Imagine like, and that's kind of how I've always imagined D&D too. It's not like that's just the only hit. Like the swords are swinging around a lot. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, you can fire multiple arrows, fire multiple bullets, but we're focusing on the one that hits.
Oh boy. That's gonna be a 20.
Yeah, that'll
with
hit.
fear, which
Perfect.
means you get a fear point, but also when I succeed with fear on an attack roll, I deal an extra 1d10 magic damage. So this one bullet, he's like firing and it's kind of like dancing around.
Yeah.
But this one bullet, he kind of knows it's about to hit, like he's sort of cornered it into one position, and he puts a little magical energy into it, and his gun glows and he fires. So I have to roll damage, which would be 1d6 plus 1 plus 1d10. I know what a d10 looks like. Okay, that's gonna be 8.
8 damage is going to meet its major threshold.
Nice.
So that is 2 HP.
Wait, it's vulnerable, right?
Yeah. So did you roll the d6?
Oh, do I roll that to hit or for damage? For damage?
To hit.
Just to hit.
Just a
I mean, you hit
yeah.
anyway, so it's not really
Oh.
super important.
Yeah, never mind then. Sorry.
That's okay. Just don't let it happen again.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, you did hit it though. So that would mean that, and I forgot to do this with the other one. Okay. Ooh. Stabrog, Mazzy, and Trex take 8 damage.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
That's still my minor threshold, so I'll just take
Hey.
the.
Justin,
This is not
would
great.
it be presumptive to or something to say, can I drink a minor health potion? Is still as part of this turn, or is that?
Yeah. I mean, there are like turns. Yeah, we can. That's fine.
All right, and then he quick downs the minor health potion.
8
that Sam gave.
damage.
So it's 8 damage plus an armor slot.
No, just 8 damage.
Taking that damage, I want to activate my unstoppable ability.
I'm gonna spend an armor.
What does Unstoppable do?
So I can only do it once per long rest. I activate
Okay.
an unstoppable die. Anytime I deal damage to a creature, I'll increase the number on the die. Once I exceed, it's a D4. Once I go past 4, the die, it goes away. I go out of unstoppable, or when the scene ends, I go out of unstoppable.
Okay.
But while I'm unstoppable, I reduce the severity of all physical damage by 1 threshold.
Nice.
I add the current value of my unstoppable die to any damage rolls, and I can't be restrained or vulnerable.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's very cool. I apologize. I looked at the map, Nick. That 8 damage would apply to Orwin as well. You were within close range.
Isn't that just great?
No, it's not great.
It's not. That's not great.
I would also like to use my health potion whenever appropriate, Justin.
Okay. Yeah. We can have you go now. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to shoot some more things whenever appropriate.
Yeah, I would
so
like to go whenever I get a chance to take a second turn.
Mazzy says, "Oh shit," and down to health potion.
Okay. Let's does Mazzy do anything else? Since we're right here?
No. Mazzy looking bad.
Maybe
You don't
guys
want to
should
Um,
Oh, sorry. And I also, why don't you think about it? Because I also get to make a GM move. And both of these bugs stop what they're doing for a moment and look into the cave, look further into the cave. and you can kind of hear chittering echoing off the walls from further down in the cave. And they stop and they listen, and then they turn back towards the four of you.
Clever girl. Sam privately
rolled some dice.
I literally don't know what I'm doing over here.
What so funny. That's so fucking funny. What do you want to do, Sam? What does Matthew do? Drink a health potion.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna drink a health potion.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to. I want to hide.
Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
Nice.
Where do you move?
Is there any area that is like a rocky outcropping, something that I can hide behind? Otherwise, I'm just going to hide behind Zabrog.
I definitely think there are plenty of rocky outcroppings, and enough that you can get to them within like close range as well too.
You are also welcome to hide behind me.
I think I'll hide behind Zabrog then. I'll be like, Zabrog, this situation's getting a little too hairy for little old Mazzy. I'm just gonna sidle up right behind you and hope that everything works out. And Mazzy will then also make themselves smaller.
I love it. Zabrog, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm just rearing back and swinging my hammer at this shitness little shit.
Little shit.
Which one?
Right here. This one.
Are you can hit it from there?
I thought it was very close. I just need to get within very close. Oh.
It's close enough. I think you could take like a step, and I think you're probably good. Yeah.
Cool. Now I can hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus strength, that's 2 plus that is 17.
17 will hit.
Nice. Okay. So that increases my unstoppable dice. Ooh, and that's a 10. So that is a total of 15 damage.
Nice. That is it's severe. But that is going to mean that Orwin, Mazzy, and Zabrog are going to take 10 damage.
I hate this so much.
Okay.
Is this an attack, or am I just screwed again?
It is just something that happens when it gets hit.
Yeah, they spray.
As more of their chitinous armor falls off, and their blood coats the battleground.
So who gets hit by it? Sorry.
Everybody except for Trex.
And how much is it?
10 damage.
Okay, so that's 0 damage for me. Nice. Because I'm unstoppable, it moves from minor to nothing.
Ridiculous.
Wow. Ridiculous. Take it. Right?
All right, I've got to move then.
Okay.
I think. Can you describe to me what this bug is doing?
Yeah, I mean, it just got hit by Zabrog's hammer, and it is now staring venomous daggers at Zabrog.
Okay, is it is
Where to
it
get daggers?
making any moves with its mandibles? Is it opening or closing its mouth?
Correct. Yeah, it's absolutely for sure it is.
Okay. So I think.
Oh, sorry.
What I'm going to do is Mazzy's going to reach into their thigh compartments, and pull out what looked to be like heavily compressed, like a substance of something that's really tightly compressed. They're basically pills, and he's going to load one up into like his little arm gun and shoot it into the mouth. I'm going to cast Slumber on this target.
Okay.
And see if I can make them fall asleep. So I've got to make a
Fine.
spell casting roll against the target. And I think the intention here is to have them consume something that is going to knock them out and not have them spray ichor on us.
I love it. I love it. Give me that spellcasting roll.
Would this also qualify for my experience of enabler of vice?
I'm going to say no, because a bug doesn't have vice in the same way that a person does.
Okay.
He hates us.
It's,
I hate you all.
it's you know what? I go ahead and police our creativity. I think that's actually
You know, you're saying these bugs can't be pill poppers, and I think that's pretty bigoted of you.
Justin, that's being ableist.
It's a 10 on the dice with fear plus 2 is a 12.
It's a 12 total. That is a failure with fear. And here's what happens. You throw this bottle of pills at this bug, and
Not my whole bottle. Not my whole bottle.
A couple of them, sure. They do go into the mouth of this creature, and it seems completely unfazed by this. It moves up next to you and attacks you with its claws, its mandible claws. God damn it. It misses.
You're getting the bad rolls out of the way, Justin, in the first session.
Yeah, okay. And then both of these bugs burrow back under the ground.
Oh, God. I wanted to shoot someone. Trek shoots Mazzy.
Oh, okay, great. Mazzy dies.
Now, what'd you do that for?
They disappear. They
So-
go away.
Is everyone okay?
I have a couple of scrapes, but only one of them is from when you fell on me. I'm fine.
Ow!
Orin, how does Orin look?
Pretty
Uh-oh.
messed up.
Looks okay. Orin's fine. Orin's fine.
At some point, I was going to ask if I could have just moved slightly further because both of those attacks would have missed me. Whatever.
As Mazzy assesses the situation, he'll take out his coin and put it into his coin slot again. I'm going to play a relaxing song.
Nice.
You and your allies with clear a hit point within close range.
Ooh.
Cool.
Can we take a short rest so I can
I was
repair an
I was
armor?
about to say, taking a short rest might seem like the move right now.
Justin
And we
really
can-
wants that fear.
And no, and we want to show all the rules.
I get it, Justin. You really want that fear.
Yeah, I do.
It's okay. I would too.
I want to be feared and loved. I want you to fear how much you love me.
All right, Michael.
All right, Michael Scott.
Something's telling me, some voice from above is telling me that we might need to take a short rest.
Yes, you get to pick two short rest options. There's tend wounds, clear stress, repair armor, and prepare.
Yes. Prepare, we gain a hope. But if we prepare with someone, each of us gain 2 hope.
Yeah, but then
I'm gonna
obviously
repair armor and tend wounds. So.
Yeah, same.
What is my tier?
tier 1.
Oh, 1.
Oh.
Levels 2 to 4, we're tier 2.
Mhm.
And it goes on
Okay.
after that. Is their proficiency always just equal to our level?
Correct.
So 1d4. So yeah, Orwin is a bit of a tinkerer. He's just kind of working on his armor and
Here's my-
patching himself up. So I healed my HP. Or no, wait, no, that was my armor. I fixed my armor. Well, technically, I think I still have one slot missing. Where? I'm gonna heal. Heal my HP. Oh,
Clear all my HP.
oh yeah. Now we're dancing.
That's quite fine.
Since I am a clank, I get to choose. I can do
handle
a
that.
long rest activity during a short
Yes.
rest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna repair all my armor slots.
It's not letting me get rid of this.
And then but this is still a short rest, right?
Correct. It is still a short rest.
Sam, I was thinking Trex was just going to repair and prepare.
Oh, I was gonna prepare as well.
You want to prepare together?
Not really, but I think we should for the benefit.
Well, let's play that out. What does that look like? I think that's interesting that it's the two of you preparing together since you don't like each other.
I think, especially so. First of all, Trex, after making that split-second decision to save Mazzy, now that they've had some time to rest, now she's thinking about that, especially after Mazzy, after they essentially complimented her on her shooting after she killed that gross guy. She's thinking about this, and so I think she sees Mazzy. Mazzy, what are you doing to prepare?
Well, I think at this point, Mazzy's scrubbing off any acid from their exoskeleton and armor, and organizing. I think what Mazzy's doing is Mazzy was always carrying around this medicine bag, and so Mazzy's going through that and sort of organizing things and maybe transferring things from the medicine bag to their thigh compartments. But I think the other thing that Mazzy's probably doing is looking out into the darkness and trying to figure out what is the next way to go. And again, trying to see if they can get some sort of idea of where any survivors from this swallowed school might have gone.
Yeah, and so I think as Trex sees this, I think just keeping everything in mind and just feeling just that tad bit a little more comfortable with Mazzy, she'll just go up and maybe stand next to Mazzy, and with her low light vision and her knowledge of just how tunnel systems work, she'll just begin being just talking through yeah, I think I'm just the way that the way this tunnel turns, it seems like it doesn't really lead anywhere, but maybe down this direction. It just starts nonchalantly talking with Mazzy just the next game plan.
I love it.
And I think Mazzy, maybe without much acknowledgement, maybe will just be will start to nod their head and say, well, if we can't go that way, then it's pretty clear that we're just going to have to go this other way.
I agree, because
Profound.
that way smells bad too, and this way just smells a little less bad.
Mm.
Oh wow, I feel like double hopeful after doing this.
We should take this to Orwin and Sabrog.
All right.
Your short rest ends. You continue on down the tunnel. Do you do anything else to prepare, or to do you talk about anything?
Sabrog just poops.
For sure. You know, Johnny, thanks for saying that, because no one ever says that their character relieves himself.
Yeah, no, it's super important that everyone knows
all
that
my-
Sabrog.
Everyone else is just constipated.
All my
except
characters were
Sabrog.
diapers.
Mazzy watches in fascination. Mazzy doesn't have the need to poop. So
Yeah.
anytime there's an opportunity to watch somebody poop.
Yeah,
For
and
sure,
Sabrog.
for sure.
Well, Mazzy watches Sabrog poop. Sabrog makes what I would describe as unrelenting eye contact.
Like a dog, like when a dog goes poop. And it's
Oh my God.
staring at
Except,
you, and you're like,
you know how like a dog, when a dog looks at you while it poops, it always has that look of like shame in its
yeah,
eyes.
for sure. For sure.
None of that was Sabrog.
None of that.
Yeah.
It's just
And
a
the entire
normal
and
Pure
bodily
defiance.
function.
Very, very proud.
yeah, and
Wonderful.
the entire time Trex is just next to Orin, kind of whispering like, "Yeah, so I think they like me now." Also, did you see me?
That's definitely like a thing, right? Like it's
What is-
really uncomfortable.
Oh, I was talking about how I think Mazzy likes me now. Oh, Cyber pooping? That's whatever.
It's whatever. They're like they do the whole like staring contest thing every time.
I don't know. I think it's kind of endearing.
It's not. It's definitely not
Oh.
that. It's many
Did you see
things,
me-
but not that.
Did you see me nail that bug? You wouldn't.
That was really
shut up.
impressive. That was a good shot. That was good.
Mm,
I kind of got messed up. That hurt a lot.
True. I'm sorry. I would have
Just
helped.
kept getting
but, you know,
acid splashed on me and stuff. Like it was done.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, maybe I think Mazzy's starting to like me.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
I
good.
should talk to her. Maybe I should talk to them more.
Yeah, it was a good idea. Not too much though. You know, don't overdo it. You know.
Does anyone else
Yeah.
need to relieve themselves before I fill in this hole?
No, you. Sam Rugg, you go at it, buddy.
It's like a big hole too. It's like a
Yeah.
It's a big hole. You do this and then continue on down the tunnel.
Wow, my head, I'm headache.
And like you start to see maybe the signs of like buildings, crumpled buildings, maybe some wood broken here and there. And then you also start to see, the best word is like hive. Like these material juts out of the wall, and there's like holes in it where it looks like things can crawl in and out of. You don't see anything or hear anything.
All right, so those kids are definitely dead then, right? Like we're.
Did we think there was hope they were alive?
I
I
don't
don't
know, hold
know,
them out, you know. Open.
I have like 3 hope that they're alive.
Is that
I didn't
is
want
there a
to say
metric?
anything to the people on the surface, but I am sure that they are dead.
Yeah, you were probably right all along, Sadrog.
That's still hope. You're hoping they're dead.
I don't know. I was hoping we'd find something, you know, like a personal
Justin,
effect.
are there any signs that there are any survivors down here?
Soup.
Not from. Well, why don't you give me? Let's do a roll. Let's. What do you do? You're like investigating, looking around.
Yeah, pretty much like to see if there's footprints or personal effects, like Nick was saying. Just anything that would indicate anything. Is the school down here? Is it part of? Can we see
Yeah.
anything?
Sure. Yeah. I think we're probably looking at instinct at this point. And I'll say it's an average DC of 15.
Is this me rolling it?
I think so. You're the one that said you wanted to do this.
Yeah. I do
Um,
wanna do.
I was considering if I want to help or just also do this. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah,
that
I would
can just also do this.
I would say.
Doesn't it become a group roll at that point?
Yeah, we could do a group roll if all of you want to do
Yeah.
this. Sure.
Because I would like to do this. So look around for survivors. Just considering that we're basically in like Trex's natural habitat.
Sure.
And that-
Sure. So it
I
sounds
think
like maybe
it's a waste
Trex
of
is
time, but I will help.
Trex is leading.
Sandbox. So depressing, and I love it. Yeah. If everyone's fine, Trex would like to
Sure.
lead this role.
I love it.
Alright.
Like I said, DC 15. So then whoever's helping, I need a reaction roll from you, an instinct reaction roll.
It's gonna be 21 from me.
Okay,
Oh,
plus
yep.
1.
Can I
helping
add
out.
my observant?
If you spend a hope, you can. Yeah.
Mm.
Ugh. Okay. That is it's a 10
Okay. So
with
minus
hope.
1.
I
won't-
also I got a 12 minus 1.
Okay. So these are reaction rolls, so you won't gain a hope from
Oh,
them.
right.
And it is going to be a cumulative -1 to your roll.
All right. So I
Trex.
have a +1 on instinct.
Okay.
So it's just regular. But since we're in a place with a lighter heavy shadow, I do have advantage
Advantage.
to investigate in this area.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
And I'm just a good, nice boy, so I'm gonna roll.
Oh, good, nice boys. Remove advantage.
Okay, so I'll add another
Advantage
d6.
for bad
Thank
boys.
you. Advantage for bad boys.
Only.
Oh hell yeah! That is I have a clear d6, so it's hard. That's a 1 on the d6, but it's a 12 on one of those. But it's fear. That's
a
exactly a 15 with fear.
Nice. So success with fear. Great. I think then yes, you find what is like clearly I'm trying to think of like what would be a clear sign of human survival down here.
Species.
Yeah, that's kind of where my head is going to.
Joke.
That's kind of where my head is going to.
No, a little shoe. It's just a little shoe. Come on.
Soup, freshly made soup.
Well, the thing is, if it's a shoe, they could still be dead. It's yeah, you see,
Oh, the shoe smells like fresh, stinky feet.
you find a shoe and you sniff it, and it's just gross. No, you find what is clearly humanoid scat, and like not fresh, but like not 3 days old.
Okay.
Specs is gross. This poop is new, guys.
I guess it looks kind of humanoid.
Seems to be about 3 days old.
It's not 3 days old.
So no, it looks 3 days old, Sabrog, because if this were giant poop, this because his giant poop ages slower.
It shrinks as it ages.
It's
yeah.
like maybe within the last few hours.
Wow.
I have something for this. Actually. Wait. Let me find it. I
Yes.
lost
I
it.
analyze
I will find
poop
it.
move.
I have something for this. I do have something for
Your
this.
experience?
I use the Ragers
I'm serious.
hope
I do have
feature,
something for this.
analyze poop.
Here we go. So, when I'm traveling to a place I've previously visited, or I carry an object that has been at the location before. Okay, Justin.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, I say yes, Danny.
Danny.
The poop was in the child's body.
Okay.
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 I don't think that's a location.
No, but the child was at a location.
Yeah, but the poop was.
Carry an object that has been at the location.
Justin, this is
It's
in the
path
spirit of the
forward.
move.
It's
This makes
path
a lot of
But
sense.
the poop is here. It was not at the location the child is at. It's not
I-
been there.
Carry an object that
because
has been.
you have to mark a
Great.
stress to do this, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pick it up,
fine, for
Danny.
sure,
Pick it up.
For
Put
sure,
it in your
for sure.
pocket.
for
The
sure,
thing is, this poop wasn't always poop.
for sure. I'm
Also,
you.
this,
You don't
this
have
poop
to
has been
convince
many
me.
places.
You don't have to convince me. You don't have to convince me. I'm in agreement with you. I think this fits.
Who
You have to
knows?
mark a stress to do it, so I'm fine with that.
I also have to carry it. So Chex is going to grab.
Do you have to mark a stress?
I believe I do. Let me see.
Justin's allowing it. I'm going to punish you in our
Oh
next
no, I don't. I
D&D
don't. I
session
don't
for
have to mark a
this.
stress. I don't have to mark a stress.
Thank you.
Either way. I'm fine with it. I think
So what it allows me to do, it allows me to identify the shortest, most direct path.
Yeah.
To the destination.
for sure. You see, you can follow the tunnels that it goes to. Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah, I think Chex will.
I
like,
don't
rip
think
off-
it's that crazy.
It is.
I would s-
In D&D, you now have permanent disadvantage on insight, Danny.
Why?
Because it doesn't
Why?
make any because it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense logically.
Why? No, it doesn't have to
Because they
make sense
pooped
logically.
here and then went somewhere
It-
else.
Everything has
It-
to follow an internal logic, Justin.
But it fits the logic of the sentence of the ability.
It doesn't. But continue.
Unless the food was here, and they came here and ate the food and then stayed here and digested it and pooped here, then it wouldn't lead me anywhere. But if they ate the food somewhere else,
But the whole
then
point of
travel.
path forward is like you're a ranger. You're picking up on a trail.
No,
Mhm.
I get that. I understand.
think
I
it
understand
fits
how
the ability.
I understand the spirit of the move, and I understand
And
all
so
of it. I'm not confused.
I think it's because it fits the spirit of the move. I think it works. I'm not gonna nickel and dime you because it doesn't exactly fit the explicit definition of it. It fits it.
and if I'm not
Okay.
thinking of the location as being the child that the poop was within.
Yeah,
Hey,
for
you
sure.
made your call. You don't need to convince me. We
Yeah.
can move
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah. I just don't want you to punish Danny in our D&D game.
I'm not
just because
seriously
I'm-
gonna punish
I'm
him in a
just-
D&D
I'm
game.
just-
What the fuck do you think?
I'm just.
Who do you think I am?
I'm not actually gonna do
What
that.
are we doing here?
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna carry this poop. Chex rips off a piece of fabric from the clothes she's wearing and starts picking up the poop.
Sure, for sure.
Maybe
Yeah,
skip
yeah,
it
yeah. I
up
dig
and
it.
look
I
at
dig it.
She doesn't
Classic.
smell it. She's not a freak.
Just
No,
taste
for
it.
sure.
She just tastes a little bit.
Just get a little taste. Tap it, actually.
And yeah, she just starts tracking.
Yeah, you do. You're able to sort of like pick up a trail from this, and as you continue down, it opens up into this giant cavern that is very long. You can see the end of it. You can see the school, and you can just make out in the window like it looks like humanoid moving it. And that's not the only thing that catches your eye, though, because this entire cavern is littered from floor to ceiling to wall with the hives of these acid burrowers. And above the school, there's a giant acid burrower with a massive thorax that is clearly the queen. And no one has seen you, but there are dozens of these acid burrowers going in and out of these hives surrounding the queen and the school where there is clearly a child inside. And we will have to find out what you do next time.
Hopefully, no children were harmed in the making of this Daggerheart episode.
Yeah, I mean, not on screen.
Not any real children.
Not any real children, and not on screen. But maybe next episode.
Better luck next time.
Well, That was stressful. I almost died. My first time playing Daggerheart. I loved it.
I've
Maybe that's-
heard
stress.
I chose these specifically because I've heard they're a great and very challenging first combat. Acid
The
burglars.
insect guys, acid
Yeah.
burrowers. I love it.
Yeah, I felt that.
You guys took out, well, really only one of them. And then I didn't want to kill you all in the first combat. So
I was fine.
I was fine.
Deborah was
you could have brought a couple more.
Cyborg was truly fine.
I like the fact that Johnny, your character, took a turtle shell to the face before combat started. And we're still
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
and you still had less damage than everyone else.
It's
Really
amazing.
started with a handicap.
It's incredible.
Love it.
It's
I love it.
incredible.
Hey, yeah,
Wonderful.
maybe next time. Yeah, we'll let you go first.
Yeah.
We did.
I as a new GM, I have to figure out something to do with Sabrok because you're just gonna sit there and take one
Well, yeah, fear.
HP forever.
Hey, I'm not going to tell you how to run things.
Yeah.
And this absolutely would be to my benefit personally.
Yeah.
But he is a tank, so you could have him take some damage by just sending everything his way.
Focus.
Just throwing it out
It's
there.
true. It's
That's
true.
what
I
it's
could do
designed
that.
for. I also, once if we get to specialization features, I will be able to spend my armor and stuff to take damage for you guys if you're within a certain range.
Ooh,
I
Wow.
would never
Take
leave your side.
hits for you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but at the end of the day, I guess I feel like that's just what the Guardian is, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And so
Fine.
milestone is also just the default, right? In this game for leveling?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And specifically in Colossus of the Drylands, it's when you fell a Colossus. When you defeat a Colossus, you level up.
That's pretty
Oh, I
cool.
love that. And that's why there's 10 Colossi.
And that's why there are 10 Colossi.
Max level
Correct.
is 10.
And it's definitely not a reference to anything.
To the number 10. All right. Well, Clang Clang, thanks for
Clang, clang,
watching
clang.
and listening, and we'll see you next time.
See it?
Bye.
Bye.
Get out of here.
Adios,
There's so much
amigos.
acid.